last time. That was a grown ass man that was standing there with Paz.
Okay. Is it confirmed that he was only 18?
I don't know if it was confirmed that he was only 18, but I'm just saying. It ain't not confirmed that he not 18, so y'all can't tell me I'm wrong yet.
I ain't saying nobody nothing. I'm just saying where see.
He was trying to go to college.
It could possibly.
He was trying to go to college. It was probably in college already. I think he needed the money to keep paying for it. I thought he was in college already.
Right.
I'm gonna have to rewatch because I know what episode it is. It's season 6, episode 2. So I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that episode to see what's going on with it.
Right.
Because I just don't see Power doing that. Like Power ain't never really did that. You know, they didn't have plenty of chances to recast actors as they got older and bigger and shit like that, and they ain't never really did that.
Right. Is it confirmed that it's the same actor?
You can look at the nigga and say it's the same actor, but yeah, he said he don't trust IMDb, but on IMDb it's the same exact actor on both episodes.
No, it's the same actor then. He looking like, like it's the same actor. So it might be something to it. Yo,
he just said he don't. And then on the thing they call him on the episode with Ghost, his name Junior. On the episode on Power they call him something Junior Young.
No, they call it Angel Young.
Angel Young, but his name is Angel Junior Young.
Or he might be Angel Jr.
It don't make sense that they would cast the same actor and name both the characters that he playing Junior.
You saying both of the characters' name is Junior.
Yeah, that's why Major said he don't trust IMDb for real, because on the IMDb shit, his shit say Angel Junior Young, and then on the episode with Ghost and all that, they call him Junior.
But they didn't call him Junior when we saw him as a DEA agent.
Right, because don't nobody know that he Junior. That's why he changed his last name. That's why I don't know. I guess he ain't had to change his last name if he already a Junior for real. He probably already was a Young, but don't nobody know him as Junior for real. Like, will Blanca recognize him as Paz's son?
Probably.
I don't think so. He wasn't Paz was significant, but she wasn't significant enough the way as though they was looking into her family and shit like that.
Right.
I don't know. It's a possibility. I like the intrigue that they raised by doing that. If you right or I'm right, it still create for a nice little buzz.
Right. I just thought that they wasn't expecting niggas to catch that shit, and niggas called it.
Niggas catch everything on Power. I know they was expecting niggas to catch that shit.
I don't, because they be doing too much stupid shit. I think they think their audience is dumber than I think they think their audience dumb because they do too much stupid shit that don't make sense.
What's the dumbest thing they done did this season?
Selling the coke and dope in the fucking coffee cups.
You think that's stupid?
Yeah, I think that's stupid. And I also think that if they think they're about to make millions of dollars on Wall Street, I think that's stupid too.
You don't think it's somebody that's a direct dealer to a lot of these Wall Street niggas?
Nah. Pushing the nigga in front of the bus was stupid.
That was stupid. that was super stupid. As damn, who fucking being nosy?
What you talking about?
Yeah, that's supposed that. But what I was ready to say, that shit was stupid, especially because he walked right past the camera, then he pulled his hood up, then he pushed the nigga, and then he proceeded to walk back the same direction that the camera was in.
Right. Brady's name on that Rico board?
Not yet, but it's about to be.
It should be already because didn't
Why Braden name not on the Rico board? And he's the one that admitted that he.
Yo, the funny thing is, all of the people they keep bringing that shit up, yo.
When the fuck is Braden gonna get popped for the robbery with Kane?
What robbery he do with Kane?
When he went hit the jewelry store.
Oh yeah. He probably not never gonna get popped for that. They probably expect niggas.
He a drug dealer now.
They probably expect that he forget that. They probably expect that we forget that. But
that's what I'm saying. That's the stupid shit they be doing. They do stupid shit.
Brayton Loaz is definitely, he should be dead. And I mean that's the only thing that I really get at. Brayton Loaz should be dead. The way he fumbled with that gun, that man would have shot him in his face before Tariq got around that corner.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have shot him right in his face. Like, hey, yo is not built. It's crazy because he liked the thrill or whatever. I guess hustling and doing shit, but you can see that he ain't built for the shit though. Like that shit wild.
I believe once he start, he ain't gonna stop though. He gonna turn into an animal.
Then he gonna turn into Tommy 2.7.
Yeah, once he start the bullshit.
So he gonna get a kill this season. He gonna get his first one this season.
Tommy 3.7 for real.
Something about to happen in Italy. Y'all seen that little Italy story?
Oh, I gotta cut this shit off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they got that little.
But he ain't gonna get his first. He not gonna kill nobody out there. I know who his first kill gonna be.
Who that gonna be?
His first kill gonna be Effie.
Oh, that's wild. What you say? What y'all was saying? I couldn't hear you. You think his first body gonna be Effie?
Yep.
Nah.
Yep. So everybody saw the trailers and shit. What Tariq was like, I love you, but I'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Braden gonna kill Effie in that scene.
Okay. I see Effie turning into Tariq main villain next season. Effie and I don't think she's gonna die. That's why I don't think she's gonna die, because I think they planting too many seeds for her and Kane to end up together for her to die so fast. Like, Kane go from telling the bitch that he was chilling with, I leave every bitch I got alone for you. Effie hit his phone. He tell her get lost for real. Like,
so you off the Effie about to die thing, man. You off of that crap. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
All right. Cause you were saying that Effie is one of the deaths this season.
What's that?
Yeah.
I get high.
Yeah,
and it's fluid.
No, that might have been Kev that was saying that.
I'm about to say I get high and it's fluid. Like, it's fluid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Effie died this season. Lorenzo died.
Oh, Lorenzo definitely gonna die.
Lorenzo died Thursday. He died Thursday.
Monet doing it?
Nope.
Kane gonna do it?
Well, technically Monet doing it. But Monet ain't gonna be the trigger man or the trigger woman.
So it's gonna be Kane?
Nah, it's gonna be the fucking the whatchamacallits, man. The Uncle Frank and them people.
They're gonna say that he set him up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She gonna tell him to get the fuck for killing Zeke. And he gonna be leaving. And they gonna catch up with him, yeah.
Okay.
She gonna put the play in motion. Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. My man Gordo, the illest gay nigga on TV right now.
Pause.
Yeah.
I didn't think that deserved a pause.
No, I didn't. I was fucking with you, y'all.
I was about to say, damn, yo. I thought I passed the protocol right there.
Yeah, you did.
But
not Cameron protocol though. See, it's different levels to the pause protocol. So if it was Cameron levels, then you would have had to say, yo, but that wasn't that bad, yo.
So I can't compliment him spinning the block.
You could have just said Gordo, yo. You ain't had to reference your sexual orientation, yo.
Because if he just a regular person, he not the illest nigga on TV right now.
Okay, I got you, yo.
But if you put him in a subclass, he's specifically the illest nigga on TV right now.
Is he really that ill though?
just based off what I've seen so far, the way they spent around the block and he hanging out the joint with the SK, letting that bitch go. I liked it. And then, he seemed like he tried to be about his business. He talked about how his brothers played with him because he was gay. He had to put him in a place and all that shit. Like, I like what he represents. He like the anti-Drew right now.
So is he iller than Drew?
He iller than Drew right now.
Yeah, Drew
I mean, just based off of what I've seen.
Drew
yeah, but I say just based off of what I've seen, like Drew do shit when he get his feelings hurt. Like you did just say he was impulsive, didn't you? Like he definitely do shit when he get his feelings hurt. Like I think that pushing the nigga into traffic was part of Everett breaking his heart or whatever for real. Like I'm going to do something to him. He ain't had to kill him.
I was just about to reference that. Like when he pushed homeboy into the bus, that was some ill shit.
It was definitely ill, but it was more emotional than anything. He was mad because Everett treated him, did him dirty. So now he looking for any reason to drag on something.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
I mean, it wasn't on no like tactical shit. Like one thing I get Kane bitch ass outside of Monique. I guess that's his weakness for real. Drew weakness would be little boys. Pause.
Wait, what's Kane's weakness?
Monet.
Is Tariq.
Well, it's Tariq because Monet adored Tariq. You feel me? Monet caring about him is his weakness for real. Right. I mean, like that's Kane only real weakness for real. Tariq shit, we can see what Tariq weakness is.
Right.
He blind to the bitches.
Kane weakness ain't that he not that.
You gonna hold up for a second?
He ain't that what?
Nice rolling stock going on, and we bike. New Awldamore in the building. Today we got my man, young GTD Crab in the building. And my man, and we got my man, he's not minor, he's major. Back in the building today, live from New Awldamore.
I don't know if it's my headphones, but I can't really hear the sound effects well today.
No, you couldn't hear him out.
But I can hear you.
Oh, you couldn't hear the sound effects?
Like I hear them, but they more so like playing in the background as opposed to like.
You probably heard it through my headphones, y'all. Damn bad about that, yo. Cause that was a good one, yo. You ain't hear Kev intro then, yo. That shit was funny.
I heard it. It was when the Saints come marching in. Okay. But I had to like slow down for a minute. Like, what the fuck is playing? So it ain't just like come on for real.
Okay. All right, let me see. So it's coming through. It's coming through the.
What you hear regular major?
It's a little low.
No, I ain't hear. Y'all actually heard it coming through my headphones and shit. Y'all ain't hear it coming through the joint. I don't know what happened, but hey.
Real quick before we get started, I got a question that's related to what we was doing yesterday. We was talking about King Von being a menace.
Okay.
And C Murder came up. Mm-hmm. Can't nobody confirm C Murder a menace or not, but you would have more inside information than we would. Is C Murder a menace on the level of King Von?
I don't know nothing about them people, though. I don't know nothing about them people. King Von shit out there?
Yeah, his shit out there. He got about eight possible bodies tied to him right now.
See, Murder shit ain't really out there.
Oh, okay.
We all saw the shit on World Star, right?
No,
what shit?
Oh, we didn't see that?
I mean, a lot of shit happened on World Star, but you gotta be more specific.
All right, so C Murder was shooting at some niggas in the club on World Star.
Oh, no, I ain't see that.
Hold on, let me connect y'all right quick, man.
This not the one that got him locked up, is it?
No. The one that got him locked up, I got my own personal belief about what that situation, but it ain't confirmed, and one of the parties involved is dead.
Right.
But I don't think that club body is C Murder body.
Right, but they put it on him because they wanted him.
Yeah, and if he pulled the whatchamacallit, the Gangster Williams, I wouldn't even be mad at C Murder. Here you go. Let me hook you up right quick.
The Gangster Williams nigga is who did a lot of dirt there, and he ended up telling on all the motherfuckers that was dead or something like that.
Right. He ratted on dead people, allegedly.
Yeah, I think was it Boosie I saw talking about that.
Yeah, from what I hear, he ratted on living people too. Like paperwork is out of him snitching on people that's alive.
Damn. Yeah, I got that link. You just sent, Kev. Let me see something.
Yeah, check that out.
There you go, right here. Let me see.
So C Murder might
in hopes of closing the club down.
Hold on.
I think they should be allowed to reopen.
The club, though, admits mistakes were made here in the early morning hours of Sunday, July 11th. For example, Balloon's lawyer says the police could have been called sooner.
There were definitely some things that should have been done differently at Balloons that night, and Mr. D'Ambra has admitted that. He's made some changes. The manager's been removed. He's going to add lighting outside. He's going to add surveillance cameras. The main thing is that this is the first time he's been brought before this board, and he wants to be treated fairly like other cases that have been brought before them.
The fight inside Balloons came as the club was clearing out around 5 a.m. Fists fly in the foreground. Then a minute later, look at the rumble at the far end of the hallway. Two guys wrestle in the corner. A man in a black shirt catapults into the fray. Then outside, surveillance cameras show a gathering in the upper right corner of the screen. It's hard to see what's happening, but at some point, 29-year-old Paulo Jorge Barbosa of Pawtucket was shot in the face and killed. Police described the scene as they laid out their case to the licensing board last week.
Subjects were just throwing.
So I'm saying C Murder was involved with this?
Go ahead. I just sent you another link. Check it out.
All right, let's see. That's why P ain't pressed to get this nigga out, yo. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't mean to condone that type shit, but damn.
Yeah. So
That's some compelling evidence in C Murder favor.
You said in his favor. Oh, you talking about in his favor, the argument of
of being a menace. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have no video proof of King Von spinning like that.
Nah, they got the car with him and Dirk. They got the situation with him and Dirk busting out the car. Dirk beat it because there's no proof that Dirk was shooting. And we know it was King Von was the one that was doing the shooting out that car, yo. Come on. It's too.
I ain't never see that neither.
Yeah, and Dirk basically beat it because it was no proof that it was him shooting. You know what I mean? Because you never saw who exactly was shooting out the car, and Von did. So it's basically put on.
So you could see Von, but you couldn't see Dirk, or you couldn't see either one of them.
To my understanding, you could see them, it was known that they was in the car, but when the shooting part happened, it wasn't known who was doing the shooting. Some shit like that. How he beat it. Basically, if you ask me, Dirk said Von did it, yo, and Von did, and there's no way to track back on it, yo. It's just not coming out in open court. If you ask me, he put that shit on Von, yo. We put enough money up.
Is that
right lawyer, enough money up, right DA. We just putting all this shit on Von. You know what I mean?
Small move.
That's the same. That's the same. Gangster Williams and all that. That's the same shit though.
Yeah, but it's different.
They saying he told on live people.
It ain't even that. It's different because their code is different. If the code,
you said their code is different.
Yeah, if the code for them is like with Gangster Williams and them, if the code is nigga under no circumstances do you tell, then that's what the code is.
Right.
You don't tell. But if the code with King Von and them is like nigga get out of jail, do whatever you got to do without actually ratting on actual people that's living.
Right.
Then it's a different set of circumstances. I encourage all my people. I mean, I don't do shit, no way, but like, we was living that type of lifestyle. By all means, I'm dead. Please say whatever you got to say.
Right.
Put it all on.
That's how I feel for real.
Yeah, put it all on me.
As long as there ain't no shit that can blow back on my family, though, you gotta think about it. We putting them bodies on people.
That's the part.
Especially that Chicago shit. You gotta think that Chicago shit. They eternally beefing. You know what I mean? So you putting a body on a nigga that ain't do it. You know what I mean? His people's responsible for that body. You know what I mean? So
I really feel like that's how Birdman and them look at it. Where they because their code is different.
Carlito Sykes, what's up, my nigga? Yeah, I think that's how they look at it when it comes to the murders. You know what I mean? Some guns, even robberies. You know what I mean? I can kind of say it, but when it comes to them murders, you know what I mean? People are still beefing over their cousin getting killed 20 years ago, and 20 people that died over that shit. You know what I mean? So
right.
That's a rough one. That's why I can kind of understand it. You know what I mean? When it comes to something. It come to something that deep as the murder game, yo. You know what I mean? That's just a rough. I mean, that's just rough, yo. So, do you believe? We went over whether Von is a serial killer now. Do you believe he's a serial killer, yo?
Absolutely. I believe it or not, though, like when Charleston White be popping his shit, I be agreeing with him.
All right.
Unfortunately, this is why this conversation came to foot, because I actually agree with Charleston White in this sense about King Von being a menace.
Yeah. Like I said, Charleston White, he talked a lot of sense, yo. It's just lately when he was talking all that grape stuff, yo. I really was I really
fuck that
nigga. Turned me off the your messages immediately at that point when yo start talking all that grape stuff. I don't care if he was talking about raping white women, yo. That's just still crazy, yo.
Yeah, he wild.
Like some shit can just completely kill your messages, yo. Like you can go too far and just kill any message that you're trying to get across at that point, yo. And that's one of the places you can go.
I felt
because ain't nobody really trying to hit that shit.
Not at all, yo. Now, did some wild stuff happen in different times? You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff we did when we was young was not acceptable at all these days. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get into details, but it's just not acceptable these days. You know what I mean?
These words we can't say no more. That we used to say.
Down to like playing a little squeeze the butt game in middle school with girls and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that's complete like sexual assault. You know what I mean? Really, you know what I mean? Down to the squeeze the butt game. Cause it was probably more understanding behind it by the time you got in middle school. You know what I mean? It was some old boys will be boys shit when we was in middle school.
Oh, so y'all used to just walk around and randomly squeeze girls' butts?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And if the girl ain't like the nigga that was doing it, she might went and told her something. You know what I mean. And at the most, that might have
slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, well, smack the
She
shit
might
out of you.
slap the shit.
But I'm saying if they
Might
actually,
smack the shit out of
that's
you.
what happened most of the
Oh,
time.
I know what you're talking about. It was that's why Mike got his ass whipped on the wood.
Yeah,
Right.
shit like that. Yeah, shit like that, exactly. Or say we used to,
Stacy beat the shit out of him.
we used to do the bun game too, yo.
You said he held his own. Yo, he punched him one time and then he got his ass whooped.
You said he wasn't scared. You
Right, he got that hit in. He got a hit in, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, he respected it, but he beat the shit out that nigga.
Yeah, he got
That was
hit
one
in.
of the first times I really saw an ass whooping on in a movie for real like that. I'm like, oh, he really doing it.
Right. Yeah, we used to play the bun game too. We'd go and bun a little girl, like bun.
Wait, what's the bun game?
Whoa.
Hold on. Wait, I don't know if I played that shit.
It's the same as the squeeze the butt game, but you might walk up on it, like slide on it and bun her, yo, like a little bun.
Wait, you mean like pump, like hump on them?
Yeah, like a little bun, yo.
Oh, nah, we ain't play that shit.
Yeah, yo, we was wild, yo.
Nah,
Y'all was too advanced.
And how we wouldn't squeeze their butt, but we'll slap them on the ass like basketball players. Like nigga walk by and be like, good game.
Oh yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah, good game. And then, so no. Niggas was wild.
Yeah, I used to do that
it
stupid.
was wild.
Nigga walk by
teenage boys,
game. Like,
teenage boys is crazy. Teenage boys wild. You don't want them around your daughter.
Yeah.
That is a fact of life. Luckily, I got a son, but I probably end up with a daughter. I actually want one.
Yeah, we definitely did that shit in high school. Walk by, slap on ass, and tell a good game.
Mm-hmm. This was definitely childish. Yeah, you can't do that shit now. You definitely can't do that shit now.
Right.
Little nigga would be in jail.
Boy, that shit get you murdered.
That shit is crazy.
That shit
Bare minimum.
you
go to jail.
It's gonna have you on a list. That's what's gonna have you.
You're a sexual offender. A sexual
address
deviant.
getting tracked. Your address getting tracked. You gotta tell
ask you
every
what
broad
you did.
ever mess with. It was only for
I
squeezing
smacked
the
this
girl butt
ass.
in high school. That's all I did was squeeze the butt girl
They
butt
still
in
not
high
gonna
school.
try hear
I'm
that.
sorry.
They
Wish you
still
had. I
ain't gonna care.
apologize.
Still ain't gonna care.
You will be amazed at what these chicks is accepting. You will be amazed at what these chicks are accepting to have a nigga. Trust me, yo. Chicks will take an offender to have a captive audience, yo. That's like having a nigga in jail, yo. They got a captive audience.
That's pathetic.
Yes, it is.
You know how many of these chicks would love to have a nigga that they can have as much control over him as a phone call away to give to scare him, yo. You go touch the phone, nigga scared, yo. Yo, there's some chicks that'll love that, yo.
That's disgusting. But
yeah, Kev, yo, you had some. We gonna
Keep going.
You had some pressing issues that was on your heart that you wanted to discuss, brethren. About the love and the affection, that the stepdaddy gets in the relationships.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What crab at, man?
Crab right here, yo.
Oh, you can take me out big screen. Yeah.
People said, "No, I don't want to be on big screen."
Hey, we gonna talk about you put me on front screen.
Big screen Kev, yo. New Awldamore, big screen.
I don't want to be on the big screen, though.
No, I got you, yo.
Big screen is embarrassing. Nigga got me on blast. Nah, what I was saying earlier though was like stepdaddy. The role of a stepdaddy is for suckers. It's a sucker role. When you really size it up. Like, what's the benefit of being a stepfather?
I mean, it ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing.
It's a self-rewarding thing, I guess.
Is it? Like, think about it. All right. In what life is it cool to take care of another man's responsibilities? Like, are you going to cut your? Are you going to cut your? You know, the nigga that live down the street, you just gonna go cut his grass for him, crib, wash his car.
It depends on. It depends on. But see, I mean, it depends on what's wrong with the nigga. Like my neighbor, his back was fucked up. I cut his grass for him, you know, and shit like that, because his back was fucked up. He couldn't walk. So I mean, if the father did, or he legit not in the life or whatever, you know, I get it. But you know, I understand what you're saying too, because the mother could pick up and leave at any point in time, and you left with nothing for real. All that attachment, emotion, money, time you didn't gave them is gone down the drain for real. But I'm pretty sure the kid would appreciate whatever it is that you gave him, regardless for real. So you know, it's a selfless type act. Like,
I don't know about that. I don't think them kids appreciate that. Like, all right, here's the thing.
It's different. It's different in different situations, yo.
Here's the thing, right? I don't have a problem with being a stepdad if the mother worship the ground I walk on.
Why?
Like, me and Jesus got to be equal in her eyes.
Damn.
We got to be equal.
You ain't even coming second to him.
Nah.
All right. I understand where Kev is coming from. In different times, right? Like, if a man came and took that role, a woman will break her back to keep that man, to have that man in that role. Not until recent time have chicks been on that, oh, this a package deal, you gotta have. And other times, a chick will be trying to act like she didn't have any kids. Like, she might send her kids to North Carolina like Monet did Zeke, in order to act like she ain't have no kids, in order to get a man, because it was so hard to get a man with having children, because there's so many women available that didn't have children. I think what has happened in recent times is the numbers have changed, especially by the time you get a certain age. It's going to be hard. It's harder to find one that doesn't have a kid. So now you're trying to pick the best out of all of them. You know what I mean? So I think that might be, right. That's probably the biggest difference is the options. You know what I mean? So now when you start talking about options, now you start talking about what kind of options the man got at that point in time. You know what I mean? Now, we'll use Russell Wilson as an example. That man had many options, and he chose the situation that he's in, and he got chicks, you know what I mean, delusional over it now, yo.
Right.
He's the exception. He's not the rule. That situation is always the exception, not the rule. That a rich man is really gonna come in and swoop and save the day.
Okay.
That shit don't even count. They celebrities. Fuck that shit. None of that shit even counts.
I don't know. Never really thought about it.
I can see it from both sides. Like, every situation that
I say like
that when I was dealing with people's children in that situation, I never even looked at it like I'm trying to be their stepfather. And I think that's the difference. I'm trying to be a responsible man around them. You know what I mean? If they do come to me like for any advice or if they do mess with me, I'll be there for them. But I never try to force that relationship or act like I'm somebody's father that I'm not their father.
But you don't have to. The woman is gonna set that up for you.
Yeah, but it depends. It also depends on the situation, because in that situation, this particular chick, I'm gonna use one situation. This chick had three boys. You know what I mean? In that particular situation, her oldest two her oldest two sons' fathers was a strong influence. They was actually divorced. You know what I mean? So their father was a strong influence. So, you know what I mean? They, of course, the oldest one fucked with me real heavy. The youngest one, he had a little bit of struggle with it. And then she had another one that she had outside of the marriage. You know what I mean? After she got divorced, she had a younger one. You know what I mean? And that father wasn't in their life. So that's the one. That's really the one that she was kind of looking at, trying to find a father for. You know what I mean? Was that youngest one, the 3-year-old. She had 2 teenagers and a 3-year-old. So she was really trying to find that father figure for that youngest one. You know what I mean? And he was at such an age that you probably wouldn't get that pushback until he probably like 15 or 16. You know what I mean?
Right. This what I knew. This what I knew, and they can't lie to me or finesse me. You're not about to get me. You're not about to get me to believe that this is normal. And that if I deal with you, this is a requirement.
All right, Kev.
I'm walking into.
All right, Kev. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but is it a new norm though?
So my question
is it our culture? Is it such a part of our culture now that it's almost damn near is definitely accepted, but it's damn near expected for a chick to have a kid young at the very least, have a kid young and figure it out later.
It's gonna be whatever niggas allow. It's gonna be whatever niggas allow. Because the moment niggas say, man, I'm not fucking with that. And if niggas just be like, man, I ain't fucking with that either. We ain't fucking with that. Then that shit gonna change.
That shit ain't never gonna happen as long as bitches got coochies.
Oh, it will happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. Niggas just gotta have some standards about themselves.
It got progressively worse over time. You think it's gonna get better?
I would say it's something that would have to be a complete cultural shift in boys early in their life have to be concerned about legacy in order for something like that to happen. So what would have to happen is legacy will have to become cool. A cool thing, like setting your shit up, you know what I mean, a certain way, or I ain't gonna have no kids till I get a certain age. I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna line it up. Something like that will have to be cool to be a cultural shift, and it's just not happening. Jay-Z, it ain't helping Jay-Z.
But was having kids early cool ever? Like it just became accepted because it happened over time. I mean, it just happened so much over time. It was never cool. You know, it was even now it's still frowned upon when you got, you know, teenage pregnancies and shit like that. Like it's definitely still frowned upon. Like it's not.
I disagree.
It's not a joyous occasion.
It a lot of
Major, how old is your daughter?
A lot of times,
my oldest daughter.
It depends on the family, yo. It depends on the family, dog.
All right, no disrespect to what I'm about to ask you, but if she came in the house and she said, "Dad, I'm pregnant," is it a happy occasion or I'm a fuck you up occasion?
I'm pissed the fuck off.
Thank you. It's still frowned upon.
It depends on the family.
It's still frowned upon, bro.
It depends on the family, yo.
I guess I'm just saying, overwhelmingly, that's still not something that anybody wants.
2023, we got 4 and 5 generation baby mother welfare system families, yo. Right now, yo.
I get that
from the 70s,
and each time it's at the very least it's some disappointment.
Nah. No. Believe it or not.
That, yo. You don't have a kid and you just okay with her getting pregnant. Like, I mean, of course you'll become okay with it, but I'm even initially.
Craig, we talking about this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying, Craig. We talking about the difference between a time when if a young girl got pregnant, they hiding her, they taking that baby
from her, and that's going to become her cousin. To a time now where mothers is throwing their daughters baby showers and all of this shit and gender reveal parties over this shit. It's a vast difference.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it might not. I'm not saying it might not be no. I'm not saying it might not be no initial disappointment. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
But that's the point. Like, it's still frowned upon. Nobody outright says, and once of course they accept it, and you can't get mad at it if you was the same fucking way. But if you're in the family, you got fucking 16.
I think people accept it, bro. I think people accept it, and I think it's not as frowned upon as it used to be.
It's not.
It's still overwhelmingly frowned upon to be a young mother.
I don't think so. Let me explain why.
It's still overwhelmingly frowned upon, bro. Like,
no. I don't believe that.
Single motherhood is celebrated now, yo.
I think they quicker
celebrated now, yo.
I think they
women have babies single on purpose now, yo. Come on, yo.
I think it's
babies single on purpose.
See now, but y'all lumping all women in with teenage pregnancies.
Okay. All right.
You can't say, "Oh, bitches is independent, so I want to have a kid by myself."
No.
You can't lump that in.
I'm lumping it in with single motherhood, and overwhelmingly compared to when I was born in the 70s and further back, compared to it, yes, it's way more accepted and celebrated than it's ever been.
Yes, but it's still not. It's still not a celebrated thing. Y'all can't sit here and say that it is. It's not. It's something that when you look at people like, damn, she got pregnant at 16. They might get over it quicker. Yes, but it's still something that you
and then have a gender reveal party, yo.
It don't matter. They okay, like I said, they get over it quicker. But you're not ready to tell me that a 16-year-old girl getting pregnant is a whoop-de-doo situation.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, yo. And I'm not saying that.
It's never gonna be.
I'm not saying, yo. I'm agreeing with you. But you still have to understand, yo. At 99.9% of young girls that have babies, yo, they're not turning into their cousins, yo. It's not. It's frowned.
Cool. It's more
far
accepted now,
and it's far.
I never said that it wasn't.
It's way more accepted.
Y'all making points about something I'm not even talking about. What I said is
way more
it's
accepted.
overwhelmingly. What I said is it's overwhelmingly still frowned upon.
And way more.
If you took a poll about people whether or not they would want their 16-year-old daughter to get pregnant, I guarantee you the majority of them would say no. Now, if you ask the same amount of people,
all of them going to say, all of them are going to say no.
Same people.
I'll agree with you. All of them will say no. All of them going to say no. All of them going to say no.
Let me fucking talk, yo. Damn.
Go ahead.
If you poll those same people and you ask them, would they be okay with it over time? More of them, of course, are going to be like that because society progressed. But y'all can't sit here and say that motherfuckers is okay with their 16-year-olds getting pregnant now. You can't, because they not. It's just that they more accepting. They not ready to shun their children off. They not ready to fucking make them hide something or whatever. Like,
right.
Are you going to shun
much shame in society for it? It's highly accepted for the grandparent to help raise the kid. It's highly accepted, yo. It's part of the culture now, yo. That's the biggest point I'm making.
The story is, but that was never my point. My point was always that nobody wants their young child to get pregnant, like y'all was making it seem.
No,
I don't believe that.
I'm not saying that.
You don't believe that?
I'm not saying.
Yeah, I would like.
I'm not saying.
I'm not
saying when the child comes home, even the most ratchet mother that had a child at 16 is not going to be like, oh, bitch, you got pregnant. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that pregnancy gets celebrated on a high amount. Once she has that baby, it's highly accepted. She's not shunned by society. It's a part of our culture. That's the only point I'm making.
You arguing a point that's not there.
I'm not
I never argued that point.
That is my only point. That's my only
But
point.
it's
that
no
all,
point because of
all
nobody
this shit is a
arguing
part
it.
of our culture.
Like,
That's my only part. Point.
My whole stance is in response to what y'all was talking about just now. And Major is
you're
still
not even
taking
letting
that
me
stance.
agree with you. You're not letting me agree with you.
I
on the
never
point.
said that you didn't agree with me. What I'm telling you is I agree with you, and you talking about this shit for no reason.
All right, well, point made then. Everybody made their point, yo. Except for Kev.
No, I want to hear what Kevin talking about.
Kev said that he believed that it's completely celebrated.
I believe so. Let me explain why. I live in a different part of America than y'all. I believe that it's accepted. Not just accepted. I believe it's celebrated. I believe it's accepted. And in some cases, I believe it's encouraged. Let me explain why. I know. All right, I know at least 2 women, right? They was grandmothers by 35. By 35 years old, they was grandmothers. These 35-year-old women, these 34-year-old women, these 33-year-old women with 14, 15, 16-year-old daughters, they too get baby fever. They get baby fever. They be wanting the presence of a newborn child in the home. They don't want to go ruin their body to have no kid there. So they 16, 15-year-old daughter get pregnant. They not mad like how you think it is off the bat. You like, well, they be disappointed, but then they get over it. No, they be happy the moment they hear it. Is the point I'm making. Mom pregnant. Oh, we got a baby in the house. They be happy, though. That's what I'm saying. You saying nobody, and if you ask to do a survey,
not what I'm saying, and that's the problem. You taking a very specific situation. What I said is the overwhelming majority. But what I'm saying is the overwhelming majority of people are not happy when that happens. You can't say, I know 2 people and this would happen, so that's the norm. No, it's not the norm.
I'm talking about personally that I know.
But I know 2 women or 3. I know at least 3 women. My sister actually got pregnant before my mother was 35. My mother was fucking pissed. And she raised us as a single mother. So but I'm not using my personal experiences. I'm going off of what I think the general consensus is. I never said everybody was celebrating the shit or everybody wasn't. But if you took a poll, the majority of people out here are not okay with their young child having a baby. Of course, it's outliers.
I agree with that.
Outliers.
I can agree with that.
But if you took a poll, 100% of the people would say that, yo. I agree.
No, I disagree with that.
I'm saying
I disagree
on the poll,
with 100%.
I believe on a poll because I don't believe that. All right, I believe on a poll a person's going to say what their initial feeling is. If your 16-year-old daughter came home pregnant, would you be disappointed or would you celebrate it? They're going to say disappointed. I agree with that 100%. But what I was saying was,
now if you saying eventually they'll celebrate it, I agree with that too.
I'm not saying eventually. I think that 100% of the people in this world will not be initially disappointed if their 16-year-old son or daughter is expecting a child.
I don't think that it's 100%.
I agree with that too, Kev. But I'm talking about a poll. That's what I'm talking about.
But you saying 100% regardless. What I'm saying is the majority of people would be upset. More people would be mad than they are happy.
All right, we can roll with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. And
when y'all start saying 100%, I'll be like, no.
No, because you can't say nothing like I never say no shit like that. I can't speak to a certainty. I mean, to certainly like that. I mean, to certainty like that. Like, but it is what it is. I get what you're saying. I agree that there is some wild ass motherfuckers out here that's okay with that shit. I just know I beat the shit out of my imaginary daughter.
I mean, it really ain't nothing you could do.
I know. I beat the shit out of my imaginary daughter.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't beat the shit out of her. I'd probably just be super disappointed at that point, which would probably hurt more.
Yeah, like I would probably cut mine off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Would you shun her? Would you would legit you think you would cut her off just based off of this conversation that we having?
I thought about this before. As a father, this is something you think about. We pretty much got one job, right?
Right.
Our job is the hardest job, but it's not as complex as the mother's job, right? If my kid came home pregnant in high school, I'm not that kid's parent. I'm my kid's parent, but I'm not that kid's parent.
Right.
You're gonna raise your child. You're gonna don't look for me for nothing. And you making adult decisions, so you're gonna handle adult responsibilities. Like, don't expect me to be paying to get your nails done and buying your books and shit like that. You're gonna pay for all that.
Right.
You're a parent.
So you would stop being her parent altogether?
Financially.
Okay.
I think I will probably approach it a little bit different. I think if that situation actually arose to a point, I would try see what's in the little nigga head that she got pregnant by, and along the way, I would try to do my best to try to at least build the little nigga up that he can be capable, you know what I mean? If it work out, you know what I mean? At least give it a shot, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of the approach. I think that's kind of the approach I would take, you know what I mean? Like
navigate him on how to be a man and be a provider for his family.
Yeah,
I would do that.
Yeah, if I could provide any opportunities for him, I would forever. You know what I mean? If he making a strong effort to being a father, you know what I mean? I do shit like that for real, y'all.
I can see that. And I can see what Major was saying too. I probably wouldn't cut my child off financially. Like, I would probably do what I was doing, whatever it is that I was doing for them beforehand, but it wouldn't increase. Like, the kid is your responsibility for real. Like, I would pay for her books if she wants to still go to school or whatever for real. Like, but I'm not paying for Pampers and shit like that. You gotta figure that shit out.
So basically, I still take care of you while you're a child, but I'm not. But you gotta.
Yeah, because I mean, in the eyes of the law, they technically children to what, like 26 or some shit like that. So and, so I probably would take care of her for a few years. I'm just not doing no extra shit. Like, they'll come to me like, "Daddy, I ain't got no money for no Pampers." So, bitch, you should have got your nails done that week. So that's on you for not budgeting or whatever the case is. So I don't know. Luckily, I ain't got to think about that shit right now when they got that son. I mean, my son.
So this talking about when Bruce said he'll try to see what's up in the little nigga head and whatnot. This made me think of another thing I've been seeing, another trend that's going on. It's prime season across America, right?
Is what season?
Prime.
I'm trying to tell you,
prime,
I will kill a nigga.
Prime.
Prom,
season,
nigga.
Prom season. Okay, prom season. Yeah.
PROM, prime.
I got you.
It sounds like you saying prom. I meant Prime, like Amazon Prime.
My bad. It's the
I understood you though.
That's why I spelled it. But is that time of year, right? And I'm noticing I've seen it before, but it's starting to really become a trend.
You talking about the gun trend?
Where the fellas are posing with guns with the kids.
That's clowned
How y'all
out.
feel about that, man?
That's clowned out.
As a man with a son, I kill a nigga. There's other ways for you to approach my son and let him know to treat your daughter with respect. Because I'm not mad at that. Like, you pull him to the side, like, hey, be a gentleman, whatever, have her back by a certain time. I get it, cool. Even though I already taught him most of the shit as my son, but don't point no gun at him. Hell no.
And at this point, it's clout chasing, y'all. You know what I mean? At this point, you're also doing that. So you basically embarrassing my kid and trying to scare my kid for clout now. You know what I mean?
I probably would take a picture with me holding a joint to his head.
So for the sake of the channel, I'm not gonna say exactly what I would do because I don't want us to get flagged and shut down and shit. So I'm not gonna even dive into what I would actually do. But all I'm gonna say is this: I have a son and I got daughters.
Right.
You can try that shit if you want to.
For real.
Try that shit if you want to. That's all I'm gonna say. Try that shit if you want to.
I'm gonna say it. They gonna die.
Yeah, man, like the shit is super clowned out, yo. Like, come on, yo.
That shit
Now, all right,
sick.
and it's the thing.
If you can't teach,
This the thing
if
right
you can't
here.
teach your Trent not to be fast, then you ain't parenting right.
And this is the thing right here, right? If the kid is just like a regular type kid, right? You introducing him to something that he don't need to be introduced to. You know what I mean? Like if he not one of them kids. Now, if he is one of them type kids, now you could be actually starting some bullshit beef shit. So you might get your daughter fucked, and you might get your house shot up or something, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have to have the motherfucking gun for this little nigga. You know what I mean? For some shit you really started. There's people in this world that pulling guns out really means something to them. You know, well, it means something to everybody, but it really means that we got beef because you're pulling a gun to scare me.
And
If I'm the parent, you're gonna need it. I'm the parent, you're gonna need it for me. You're gonna need it for me.
And I'm just talking about. I'm not even. I'm taking the parent out of it. I'm just talking about dealing with that particular young man. You know what I mean?
It's the lamest trend I see going right now.
It's gonna last long enough for a nigga father to blow one of them niggas, and then it ain't gonna happen no more. Like, or right then and there, a shootout happened because somebody father pulling a gun and the little nigga had his gun on him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if he think he ready to pull it on the little nigga that's really about that action out there, you know, doing his thing.
Or he's just being trendy, and the little nigga is actually out here gotta worry about shit. You know what I mean? And he just being trendy.
That's what I'm saying. The little nigga really about that shit, really into shit out here. He's sick. He'll be sick.
Exactly, yo.
Mm-hmm. Put that bitch on King Vaughn. See what the fuck happened to you.
Fathers probably wasn't either they fathers wasn't in the picture or they wasn't coming outside when King Vaughn was taking daughters to prom.
King Vaughn wasn't going to no prom, yo. Trust me, yo. That nigga was not.
Yo, they Vaughn wasn't going to prom. I know niggas that spin and was still going to prom, bro.
Right.
King Vaughn was stalking niggas outside the prom, yo. Trust me, yo. He was drilling. He was drilling that night.
I'm just saying, like, I know niggas that was really and they still made time to go to prom, yo.
I feel you on that. If you can show me a King Vaughn, if you that's an onion on me, yo. That's an onion on me. If you can show me King Vaughn prom picture, yo. Onion on me, yo.
Let's look.
I'm about to Google that shit.
I'm about to too.
That's Deuce say for every action there's a reaction. Hell yeah, Deuce.
That is a fact though. I never get mad.
Why this man got a prime picture?
Let me see it, yo. Send it to me, yo.
Yeah, nigga. What you got?
Onion, old crab onion.
What you got?
Why this man got a prime picture?
Send me King Vaughn prom picture, yo. Old crab onion, yo. I got you, yo.
That's wild.
Oh shit.
That's wild. That's wild.
Oh shit. I'm just saying, yo. Niggas that spin still enjoy festivities.
He got a gun. He got a gun for prime.
Yo, let me see the picture, yo. You gotta send it to me, yo.
Yo.
I gotta see this shit, yo.
2014.
Yo, he's sitting in the back seat with the joint, bro.
2014.
Yes, nigga, he a child. He a fucking child.
All right, there we go.
Yo, that shit just made me no more good. He looked exactly how I pictured he would look going to prom too.
Hold up. Damn, they had a mature content just to watch King Vaughn prom. prom picture and shit. That's crazy. That nigga a demon for real. All right, hold up, y'all.
Yeah, that's him too. That big ass forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
It's hella. He got hella pictures from his prom. It ain't just one. Yo, it's like flick it up, nigga.
Nigga said King Vaughn ain't going to prom. Shit.
What?
Hold
Where
up,
the
man.
bitches at? What you mean he ain't going? Because he a killer him like pussy? What the fuck?
Niggas going, man. What?
Niggas going to prom,
Get
boy.
8 hours of drilling to go to prom at the very least.
They call it timeout, boy.
Hey, he probably saw a couple ops in there and everything.
Yup. It's the
I'm
timeout
gonna this
today.
nigga tomorrow.
Yup. You killing that nigga Friday. You good today though.
Oh nah, he shot somebody that night, yo. Trust me, y'all. Definitely GSO. Definitely GSO on that suit, y'all.
Yo.
Definitely.
Gunshot residue.
Definitely some GSO on that suit, son. Trust me, y'all.
Yo,
She probably
that's
busted
hilarious.
Yeah, yo, I owe your onion, Craig.
Yo, that's good. Cause I was just ready to holler at my man tomorrow. I will come get that unless you want me to come another time.
No, you can come through the spot, the bar.
But that's funny as shit, bro. Like, that might be the best laugh I had all day for real. He said King Von ain't going to the prom. Yo, that's
killing
funny.
niggas that night, yo.
Yo, it's funny because the nigga that I was thinking about when I was talking about knowing somebody that came to prom, he almost had on that same exact outfit too. That shit crazy.
That's
must have been the nice little situation for them couple years. Cause King Von went to prom 2-3 years after me for real. So yeah, that's about the same fashion era for real. That's before they started getting them super tailored suits and shit.
Right.
Now they be walking the motherfucking prom looking like they going to the Met Gala.
Yeah.
I went and rented my tux.
I did too.
Yeah, I did too. Shit, I did too.
Men's Warehouse. No, not Men's Warehouse.
Shit, I went to Men's Warehouse one year.
Yo, you had the tails, didn't you, Kev? You had the tails, the one with the tails on it.
The tail on the back of the tux?
No, you had the one with the tails on the tux.
Hey, why I got the big picture?
No, I ain't had that one. I had the regular coat.
Right. Oh, all right.
I had the short coat. I was in no, for prom I had the short coat. Winter formal, I had the one with the tail on it. But I was in like the winter formal coat.
Okay.
So everybody had the same shit.
So you had the top hat and all that shit.
No, I ain't had a hat, man.
Oh, all right.
Believe it or not, I'm in the early 2000s. I wore my shit with a fucking headband.
I tried to
Like
get a top hat. My mother
like an Allen Iverson headband, yo. Like a Nelly headband, yo.
Yes.
Oh man,
nah, that's tough. Yeah, braids too.
I was throwing the dreads.
Oh, okay. Still.
It was embarrassing and tacky.
Damn.
Yeah,
I mean, niggas was wearing fitteds to my prom, so.
Nah.
And I wore fucking Jordans with it.
Okay.
It was embarrassing and tacky.
I had on some Air Force Ones in one of mine.
We had the fucking cell phone with Snake on it. The Nokia. We used to change the colors of the cases. And,
the sneakers with the suits wasn't that wasn't a thing yet when I went. Wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah, no.
It had just started for us.
Yeah, I must have caught it. Well, they still do it now. They just do it on the more talented. I actually enjoy the way they dress now when they go out, as opposed to the way we did. So it's all good.
I do too. They be hating on them young kids.
They look way better than we did when we was going to prom.
Yeah.
And I think that be part of it for real. A lot of the motherfuckers be looking back like that. I look like dog shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to laugh about it. That was the time that we was in.
Yeah. My shit was
niggas was fresh as shit them nights though.
My shit was
basic.
Yeah.
At that time, you was living. Like in retrospect, you look stupid as shit. But
my shit was super basic. Nigga. I had the black with the black.
Oh shit! I gotta go get my little girl. My little girl just got off work.
That's 11.
I'll pop back in when I get back if y'all still on.
All right, that's what it do.
That's hilarious. King Von at prom. That's the one for the night.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's definitely the one for the night. Yeah, man, K was supposed to talk about the Wu-Tang shit. You ain't even watched that shit.
Nah. What season they on?
It's only three. It's been 3 seasons. They just finished the 3rd season.
Yeah, I ain't watched it since the end of the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta pick back up. Like, I don't know. I got Wu-Tang is some shit I watch. I just the way that the nigga that play the main character, I don't like him.
Yeah, I got
I
over
don't
it.
like nothing about his acting style. I don't like nothing about what I know about him outside of acting. I don't like nothing about them pictures I keep saying niggas post every time they talk about him.
Yeah, I got used to it because I saw a couple interviews of RZA, and the more I saw RZA talk, I was like, oh yeah, this nigga just talking like that RZA right there the whole time in the joint, and just the nostalgia of the story probably just keep me in tune with it. But that nigga sideburns,
Makes
yo,
sense.
like that nigga sideburns is awful though, yo. Like, yo, that nigga can't grow no real
Like, I don't.
sideburns, yo. Like everybody can at least grow some sideburns, my nigga, yo. Like, the fuck.
Uh,
Them shits is
shit
awful.
probably patchy.
Yeah, then that's better than them joints they gave him, yo. And then them braids, yo. He might got the worst braids
Says
since
Shamar Moore.
Shamal Moore, yo. He got the worst braids since Shamal
Because
Moore.
anytime somebody say worst braids, it's automatically Shamar Moore.
Yo, it is 2020, and the thing about it is 2023, yo. Motherfucking
Nah, Tyler Perry still doing that
technology.
same thing. Nope. You got.
Yeah, I think
I
he's
was
doing it on
watching
purpose at
something
this
with my
time, yo.
mother the other day. The nigga had on like the worst toupee I'd seen in a long time on TV. I'm like, what the fuck? How you watching this? Like,
Yeah, that's
she's
awful,
like, what you
yo. I
talking
can't
about?
believe.
I'm like, man, you don't see his hair? Like, she get to laughing after the fact. I'm like, nah, you crazy. It ain't no way I can sit here and watch that. She like, I'm on season 3 too. Yeah, I'd have
I
cut
wonder
this
what
shit
show it
off.
was. I wonder what show it was.
Uh, I don't know. I know it's one of those Tyler Perry dramedy. It ain't even a dramedy. I guess they like soap opera drama things that be coming on, like the Oval. It ain't the Oval though, but it's like the
Oh,
Oval.
all right. That's what I was wondering, like which show it was, like what was going on there. So it wasn't the Oval. I can't. I probably if it wasn't the Oval, I probably can't tell you what show it was. If you can't tell me what was
No,
going
it
on.
wasn't the Oval. The acting bad on the Oval too. I saw that. The acting is bad on the Oval too, but it's
Yeah,
at
that show.
least a
I
little
mean,
more tolerable.
that show is unintentionally funny as shit, though, yo. See, that's what I like about that show is it's just unintentionally hilarious, yo. The president nigga on there is just completely savage, yo. Like, yo, just completely like got the most levels of don't give a fuck out of any character I've seen, yo. Like, he just don't care, yo. He just act like you would think a savage that's the president would act, yo. You know what I mean?
Is he black?
Like, nah, you're white. His wife black though. That's all he hit is black girls.
Mm,
Yeah,
I don't like
he's
it.
savage. Like, he's savage, yo. I'm trying to tell you. I
I
bet you ain't got it. I bet you if you watched it, if you was to watch that show, he would be your favorite character on there, yo.
just
Can't
can't
be your
get with
favorite
it,
character.
yo. It's just like I don't know, yo. When they be getting hit with the pink meat, yo, just automatically kill the bitches for me. So I don't even care
I'm
how
not
bad
watching
she is,
porn,
yo.
yo.
It's just gonna
I'm not watching.
disappoint me,
It's
yo.
not porn, yo.
But now I gotta look at her and see them interact for real. Like when
So what,
Kamala
yo?
posted that picture, when
So what?
Kamala posted that picture with her husband, I was disgusted. I was like, ew.
Oh wow, yo. So these
Now I'm just
chicks
fucking with
out
her. I actually
here.
don't give a fuck.
I was about to say, yo, because these chicks out here can get murderized by 1,000 soul brothers, but the moment,
Some
the
pink me hit them,
moment,
they done. They done. They done. I'm good.
it was already done, yo. It was already done.
Yo,
Son.
I'm good, yo. Say nah, I actually don't give a fuck. But for the record, I definitely ain't watching that shit or no porn because you said we ain't watching porn. That shit is a no go. I won't even follow. I won't even follow a bitch Twitter page if I see that shit in the first couple videos. Like, oh nah, bitch. Like,
Hold up, yo. Hold up, yo. You follow Twitter pages, yo?
nigga, what? Twitter got the best porn.
So hold on. So
I got 2 Twitter pages. I got a Twitter porn page, and then I got a normal Twitter page. Why am I confusing you? Why am I confusing you?
I'm confused, yo.
Why? You ain't never seen Twitter porn?
No, yo.
What?
I don't go on social media
What?
for porn, yo.
Yo, yo, nigga. Twitter porn is a whole thing. Get hit. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Get hit, bro. Get
So
hit.
just go on there and be like, Twitter prawn.
Twitter porn? No.
Nah, yo, you can't say that, yo. So you gotta go on there and be like Twitter prawn. I got you.
No, you could definitely say porn on there, but they had shit like, you know,
no, but you're not supposed to say
Wagon Go in there and type in Wagon Wednesday or something like that. Titty Tuesday.
Wow.
Squirting Saturday or something like that. I'm trying to tell you, they be having like threads and shit. Like it'd be just like street threads of bitches with OnlyFans posting nothing but they motherfucking Yeti burrows for real. That is the best porn. Fuck you talking about. Yo, I wish it was people in the chat tonight to understand. I mean, so they could back up my claims, yo. Like, yeah. I'm so surprised.
I'm not saying
that
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
I'm so surprised. No, I'm just so surprised that a cutting edge old head like you ain't already on.
No, I'm not cutting edge
with the
platforms. I'm not cutting edge with the platforms though, yo.
Bro.
Trash on Twitter. Trash on Twitter. I'm trash on Instagram.
I mean, I'm trash on my main Twitter, but this is the Twitter I don't give a fuck how many motherfucking pages I follow.
Right.
But listen to what I'm telling you. Ask one of your Yeti Burrows about it. I bet you they know about Twitter porn. Like, I was talking to this nigga, yo. He said Twitter porn lit. They gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They don't be having Twitter, yo. I fuck with cave women, nigga. I fuck with cave women. That's all I fuck with.
That's wild. I ain't gonna lie. I like my bitch to have lives. Go away.
You said the lives. Nah, I ain't saying them don't be having lives, yo. Like,
nah, I mean, you know, like when we next to each other, like I don't want to have to talk to you all the time. Social media entertain motherfuckers when you're around each other. So like, I don't know, like if a bitch don't have like no social media, you got to entertain her more.
Well, no, what I'm saying is Twitter is top level social media. I would say it's like
yes,
it's top level social media.
Yeah, so, it's the fastest. This is where everything happened.
So for most people, they would if they didn't just get on Twitter initially, and that's their form of social media, they go to Facebook and Instagram, and that's probably enough for them. You know what I mean? So a lot of you know what I mean, people not even a lot of people in certain circles not even Twitter aware. You know what I mean? Like they not getting their shit till they get to Facebook. You know what I mean? And Twitter done had the shit for a week already. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Those are the facts. Twitter is top tier. And it's constant. That's the difference between Twitter and everything else. Like Twitter constant. Like I mean, like that shit. it's always an update. It's always shit happening. Like, it's really like the best place for world news, and it's best place for current events and shit like that, unfiltered for real. Like, you can get both sides of the story. Like, if you go on Twitter and you type in like a trending topic, you're gonna see both sides of the story for real. It ain't like a motherfucking it ain't like a news station or whatever the case is where they reporting on a side of the story where it's beneficial to them or whatever for real. Like, you kind of see both of them. Like, I like shit like that. When that Russia Ukraine shit was happening for real, like, I would type it in every day and I would look at like the Russians talking and I would look at like the Ukrainians and then all the motherfuckers in between that don't know what the fuck going on for real. But it was real educational, I guess. What I learned is the Russians don't really fuck with Putin, and the Ukrainians don't fuck with Putin, of course, but they ain't, they thought they couldn't make a shake, but they lasted longer than I thought they would. Because ain't that shit still going on?
With the Russian Ukraine shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. So. What you the play-in tournament? What you how you feel about that joint, yo?
I'm sad because I got to pick the Lakers over my motherfucking Wolves. I mean, they ain't my Wolves, but Cat, my man.
Yeah, you definitely a Cat fan. They probably need to be forced into him playing back at full-time center because they're more fluid.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I actually think they're a little better without Gobert, whatever his name is.
They definitely better offensively.
Yeah, like more space, Cat being at the center and being able to shoot is a lot better than Gobert being in the post and not being able to allow what's his name? Ant-Man the slash like that for real. Like, Ant-Man being able to have the floor and slash is part of what make his game fire like that. They they definitely.
Well, I mean, Gobert.
They showed that a little bit, huh?
They need to run pick and roll when Gobert in that. Just run pick and roll with him and Ant-Man. So that's all.
Damn, you fucking Reds. They ended up losing by 1. Bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's a lot of baseball, yo. It's a lot of baseball, yo. It's a lot of.
Yeah, I ain't got no choice but to bet on this baseball shit. I don't watch it too much, but I'm gonna have to watch it more because I'm betting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of trends you gotta start learning and all that stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the best thing that could have happened for baseball sports betting. Yeah. Niggas ain't got no choice but to pay attention to it now because niggas not gonna go. If you just went 6 months straight betting, you're not ready to go cold turkey until the NBA season, I mean the NFL season start back up for real. Like, niggas gonna find something to bet on. So baseball the next best option. It's hella games though. Like,
that's the point. So a bunch of them joints.
It's hella games. If what is 30 teams? What is that? 3,000? Yeah. 3,000. It's almost 3,400 games in a season. And in the baseball season. In a regular season. That shit is crazy. That shit is bananas. I think it's only like 100 and something in the NFL altogether. That's one season. I mean, that's one team whole season in baseball. That shit wild.
Yeah, that's why every game's so important in the NFL too. So it's such an event. You know what I mean? Like every game is an event.
Yeah. I think basketball should have took the down, won't lose that revenue, but I think they would make more money from TV deals and shit if they cut the season down to 50 games, 55 games, or some shit like that. Like, more niggas. I hate Hooks. I hate you, Hooks. I can't stand you.
What's that? What you talking about?
I'm talking about Taheem. He said MVP. I don't even got to look and see who it is. I know who it is. Like,
yeah, hell yeah. But it'd be rough to cut the.
I'll be glad when they get that nigga.
Yo. Because there's so much like records and all of that stuff that get involved now when you start cutting the season down almost in half. You know what I mean? That'll make it rough on a lot of stuff.
All right, we'll do
You know what I
60
mean?
games.
Maybe like 70, maybe like 72. Take off 10 or something. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Cause that's what I said. That's the first thing I said. They ain't gonna do it because of the revenue, for real. I get it, but
Yeah.
it would make the NBA more of a spectacle, for real, if games meant more. Like Jimmy Butler said, he don't start caring until game 60. Like I'd like to think like a nigga like Kawhi, I'm pretty sure it's a good 20-30% of the league that think like that, for real. Like
Yeah, probably
these
so. But
games really don't matter, for real.
also them teams putting themselves in bad positions, and teams like the Celtics and the Bucks that pretty much kind of stay to kind of maintain all season. They the ones at the end of the season that's gone. You know what I mean? Like you gotta pull something spectacular if you don't go into the playoffs with your home court advantages and all that stuff. A lot of times you end up having to pull off something miraculous to get through. You know what I mean? So you can look at it both ways. You know what I mean? I think health is the main thing, and going hard for 82 games is hazardous to your health. You know what I mean? So
72 is the number, and the Sixers. Can't stand that nigga.
who that to
He me like I actually would like Embiid if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
I don't dislike Embiid. I just like trolling him because of him. Like I still like Embiid games, for real. Like if I'm talking to anybody else but Hooks.
No, I feel you, and I see what you're saying, but it's some people that's actually really like that though. Like I don't like such and such because of their fans. Like
Best record in the league since Harden
don't get
retired. Yo, which one is it though? Is Harden your man, or is he the scapegoat for the second round exit? Because you know they getting bumped second round. Who they gonna play second round? Boston.
Anytime in basketball history, if you say your center is doing what Embiid is doing, and your point guard is leading the league in assists, and y'all not winning it, so people would probably say it's the rest of the niggas on your team.
That's what you gonna hear. Harden not a bum though. He, like you just said, he lead the league in assists. He not turning it over as much as he was. He not. I mean, he was in a little slump at one point, but he's shooting the ball decent from what I remember. He a real decent number two. The only thing Harden don't do, and he played the passing lanes well, but he's still a cone.
Harden turned into a better Mark Jackson, yo.
Like,
You'll turn into a better Mark Jackson, yo.
a lot of niggas can pass to Embiid though. All his assists though come from passes to Embiid. Like that's a slight on that bad, yo. That's crazy. He probably get like the 4 or 5 max from Embiid a game. He averaged what, almost 11?
I mean, it's just not the first time he's had a high assist output. So if
he led the league in assists before a couple times, actually.
So if this is the first time he had a high assist output, we could say simply because he's playing
6 of them.
Embiid, yo. But no, I think it's simply because he's a good setup guy, yo. He can pass the ball, yo.
Yeah, because he was doing this thing with Durant and Kyrie. Like he became the de facto point guard with them, for real, when they was actually playing together and they had their little winning streak. He was the one that was playing point, for real.
Yeah.
Like niggas ain't ready to play with my man.
Plus a lot of Embiid's buckets is not coming off of assisted buckets anyway, yo. He getting a lot of his shit. He making it happen on his own. You know what I mean?
What was I about to say? I ain't hearing nobody talk no shit about Westbrook right now. It's time for niggas to put some respect on my name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't talk shit about him right now, so they should be saying that he doing good, and people don't do
They
that.
not though. That's what I'm saying though. Like niggas don't never say shit when he not doing bad, and then as soon as he do bad, like one game, he's gonna be Westbrook a bum. He the reason the Clippers lost. Like
Nah.
whole time he probably the reason they even made the play in because they was fucked when PG got hurt and they ain't have Westbrook.
Yeah, definitely.
Norman Powell that
Yeah,
drill though. I ain't gonna hold niggas.
Sixers would be better if they took the sack deal for Ben. I agree with you, but I think I was talking about Halliburton back then. I don't think you thought he was ready yet, Taheem. So I think I remember talking about Halliburton. That was probably the best deal. Every deal with Buddy Hill been the best deal. Yeah, I'm about to say
a lot of teams should have took Buddy and Halliburton.
Yeah, they could have had I think the Lakers could have had Buddy when they fucking did the Westbrook shit, yeah.
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 Yep.
Could have had Buddy back.
Buddy, and then he ended up going to fucking Indiana, wasting away. Well, no, they actually a team I'm gonna look into next year, depending on what they do in the draft. If they can get a good four man. They need a good four man.
Good four man.
Yeah.
I thought Sticks was gonna be all right.
He cool. I just think I don't know. It depends on whether or not he put on that little bit of more weight. Like, cause he be flashing. Like, you talking about Jalen Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he be flashing for real. He just, I don't know. He's still too frail. Niggas be pushing him around a lot. He get a lot of like blocks and shit on like some weak shot shit and shit like that. I used to bet on them niggas a lot. But I don't know. I think they needed a nice little four man for real. Unless Sticks come back and he can shoot the three.
Yeah, I mean he can shoot the three.
I mean, he get better at it. But when he be the five though, because they probably like turn to go.
I think he a small ball five, but I think he a four. I think that's his position. Really, he need to like he the type nigga that need to probably get some minutes at the three too for real. You know what I mean? I think he can play some three.
I ain't mad at that. He's small enough to play the play the three for a little while.
Just some three. I ain't talking about like the permanent three, but you know what I mean. You know how what's the name play a little tiny bit of three sometimes. What's your boy dunking yo up New York? They sneak him in at the three.
Obi Toppin.
Yeah, Toppin. They sneak him in at the three sometimes, depending on what's on the
Toppin had developed the shot for real. I like
Well, I mean that's supposed.
I really don't understand.
That was supposed to be his jacket.
I like. I mean, I know he had like the midi, but he just stretched it out pretty quick.
No, what I'm saying is coming out of college, that was supposed to be his jacket. He shot like 40% from three that year in college. You know what I mean? So like his thing was supposed to be he was supposed to be able to stretch the floor and be super athletic. You know what I mean? So he's
what's his name? What's his name? I hate Tibbs, yo. Can't stand.
Yeah, Thibodeau. I don't like his substitution patterns, yo.
I don't like the subs. I don't like the way he give out minutes and shit. Like, watch next year Toppin be a key piece in the rotation. Like Quickly was this year, but last year he wasn't, and niggas was wondering why Quickly wasn't playing. Toppin max out at Collins. That's cool as our third, fourth best player.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. Yeah. I think
I assume you're talking about John Collins. John Collins cool.
Yeah, that's a good comp. Cause John Collins,
I think he could be a little better than John Collins though.
John Collins easy 17 and 8. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's doing now, but you know what I mean, when he a part of the
actual he's still about 15 and 15 and around like 6 or 7.
And they got a lot of bigs up there.
But you know they got Murray, so he not getting as many touches.
Right. Like your head.
That's the thing when you're a big though. Like I be trying to tell niggas love arguing with me about that shit with Ayton, you know, like or I was arguing with niggas with the other day about the shit with AD. When you're big, it don't matter if you in the right position, if you make the right cut, if you got your band sealed, whatever the case is. If the guard don't decide to pass you the fucking ball, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get the bucket, or you're not gonna get the touches, or whatever the case is.
Oh yeah, no,
Like niggas would be
they don't
like,
throw it down there, yo. They throw it to the corner, especially on the breaks. So them bigs be running the floor, and they'll seal and they'll throw it to the corner and shit for real.
and that shit annoying. And the nigga be like, oh, you ain't want the ball. He only had 9 attempts. No, the guards didn't decide to get the fucking bigs the ball. They wasn't an effort. Like, I be watching the Suns play. Nigga, Chris Paul would dribble until it's about fucking 10 seconds left. They'll run a little play, 8 and a half, a mismatch because they done ran a pick and roll. He'll swing that bitch, like you said, to the corner for the 3. I'm like, what the fuck? And the niggas would be like, yo, 8 is soft. I mean, he might be soft, but that nigga be having motherfucking looks, and he don't get the ball a lot. Like, that shit crazy. And AD the same way. Like, if the Lakers come out and they guards how happy, shoot happy, and they forget AD in the game, he end up with games where he got 7 to 10 shots a game for real. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Then when he getting it, it'll be shit like he'll get it on the wing, so he feel like he got to shoot that shit, get a shot attempt. So he'll take a tested midi or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Nigga talk about that's because eating ass though. He blow looks. That's crazy. He one of the best finishing bigs around the rim in the league. But whatever. Like I without even looking, I know he in the top 10.
Yeah. He missed jump shots. That's what he missed. He don't miss around the rim.
Yeah, like he don't really miss around the rim for real. Like, but niggas just love hating niggas. He the scapegoat for the Suns for real. When the Suns fuck up, is Ayton.
Right.
Or Chris Paul washed. Like Booker don't never get no motherfucking blame, and that shit be blowing me too. Like Booker low key was ass before Chris Paul got there.
I mean, I wouldn't say he was ass, but the Suns definitely.
I mean, he was ass as a winner.
Oh yeah.
Not as a player. As a player, he put up points. I mean, he had already scored 60, 70 points. But he like Kyrie to me. Like, I think Booker like Kyrie to me for real. Like, he a nigga that can razzle dazzle, put up points, but his shit don't really impact winning. Like, unless you got other niggas that can get him there. And I think Booker got ice in his blood, I think. So I think if you get him there, he'll hit that big shot like Kyrie.
Right.
Or he would want to take that big shot at the very least for real. But he not the nigga. Like if KD wasn't there, the Suns not motherfucking going nowhere. They're not doing nothing. Like they peaked with that team, and when they went to the finals for real. But they got KD now, so if they do win, a career gonna be looked at different, kind of like how Kyrie shit got reinvented with LeBron and shit. Like that shit gonna be crazy. I mean, it already started because like Hook said, because of Paul for real. Like
I mean, I got a tough take here.
What's your tough take?
Bridges might be better than
Booker.
Than Booker, yeah.
I knock it off. You gotta knock it off.
All right, now listen to what I'm saying.
Bridges might be better than Booker, y'all.
I was just talking to my coworker about Bridges and Booker. Well, not in Booker, but about Bridges having way more of a package than I thought he had coming out. Pause.
He got a bag. And he long pause, and he strap up. Pause.
You can't, yo. We was talking about this the other day, right? I mean, not too long ago. You can't really say too many basketball terms without them really being pause-worthy when you think about it, for real.
You can say long
the other day,
and strap up.
Yeah, like that shit crazy. Like, he got more of a bag than I thought.
That's why I said he might that I put the mic in there just for that because, of course, what's the name got more equity. He got more league equity. You know what I mean? Than Bridges does. Booker got more league equity. So I had to say as of right now, what we seen so far, yeah, Booker's considered better. But from what I seen with Bridges as looking like he the go-to man for the Nets, he looked like he might be better than Booker. Like if they would have kept Shorty and
I ain't
got
gonna
KD.
lie.
Go
I
ahead.
like-
What you gonna lie about, y'all?
Bridges. No, I'm just saying Bridges got way more of a bag than I thought he did.
Yeah.
I like Bridges.
Definitely. I
He's
like
better
them
than
coming
Booker.
out for the Sixers, yo. I like them coming out for the Sixers, yo. He'd have been perfect for to play with Embiid, yo.
Like motherfucking what was I about to say? What's the other them Villanova boys? They was low key underrated coming into the league, all of them.
Yeah. You know what's the name? My guy, yo.
Him, Brunson.
I'm gonna tell you who Bridges is. Bridges is
Bridges,
y'all watch the Pelicans?
Yeah.
Y'all know Trey Murphy the third?
He better than Herb, yo.
No,
He
not
better than
Herb.
yo.
Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy was one of my sleeper bets.
Trey
Your
Murphy-
shot is nasty.
Trey Murphy 6'10", yo. That they different animals, yo. Like Bridges 6'5", 6'6", and he long. You know what I mean? So
Sixers might
I
win.
feel you on that. But Trey Murphy actually got more of a bag than he's showing actually. He playing a specific
Trey
role.
Murphy shit retarded.
Like he closer to BI than when he's playing right now. That's what I'm saying. Like he got a bag with him low key.
That boy cool.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. But I think he right now at least a tier below Bridges.
Mm,
I put him a tier below Bridges.
maybe.
Like, and it's just because Bridges got more of a load right now for real. Like,
Yeah,
I just seen what Bridges can do running a team right now. Because low key, since they got there, the Nets still got a winning record, I think.
Since the trade,
it's close.
No, it's close though. They like close to 500. You know what I mean? Like they held the ship and they still in like 6th place or something like that. You know what I mean? They definitely held the ship and everybody thought they was gonna fall apart for real. But they got all the pieces. They got all them niggas play basketball. You know what I mean? Like all the pieces they got.
Worst piece they got was not worst piece because he gonna play better, but the one that played the worst is Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, he still play defense though, so you know that's still that shit gonna show up whether you scoring or not. But yo was before Dallas traded him, yo was hitting the shots and all that shit this year. A trade fuck no up.
So y'all got into the playoff seasons yet? And who gonna do what? Who gonna make the playoffs? Where they going?
Well, it's already set. Huh?
I was asking how far outside the conversation am I? How much did I miss?
Not really too far at all. You just jumped in at where we started at for real. We was what we talked about before. He asked me about who I was thought was going to win the play-in shits. We had only touched on the Lakers and the Wolves. I was saying that I was mad that Cat was going to lose, and then we got into talking about point guards not passing bigs the ball and shit like that. And then when you came back, that's what we was talking about. We was talking about Booker being overrated, and then you was right there. So now you caught up.
All right. So you got the Lakers winning?
Unfortunately.
All right. So who gonna win out the Pelicans and the Thunder?
I got the Thunder.
I agree.
I got the Thunder. Like that boy, what's his name? He's something serious. Shy Gillius.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yo.
over something serious. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Shea Gilly don't play, yo.
What the fuck is this?
That's the bracket right there. Shea Gilly
That's your
don't
bracket?
play.
No, that's the set
Nah,
bracket.
that's the
Well, unless
Nah,
you
it's
know.
not that, yo.
I mean, I don't think it's set.
Nah, this
That's
some shit
wrong.
From, that's some shit from 2020. Hold up.
If I said, I say the Lakers. I ain't even look at it. I just glanced and thought it was the bracket.
The Lakers.
Yeah, that shit from 2020. Let me see, 2023. Don't make that mistake.
Lakers low key turned it around though. I ain't too mad at them. But what I ain't gonna let niggas do is make it seem like they was trash before they traded Westbrook, because right before the trade even they was playing pretty good basketball.
I mean, that's how they got it off, for real. Part of how they got it off.
Mm-hmm. He was good. That's because he don't play. Well, at least with them, I think he do it better with PG and Kawhi. With LeBron and AD, he didn't play well with both of them. When it was only one of them niggas, he was alright. Especially AD, he was money with AD.
Right,
I ain't no camera right now because I'm eating.
I'm doing the same shit. All right, let's see what we got.
Yeah, I know. That's huh?
Let's see what we got here. So who gonna win the Bulls and Raptors?
I got the Bulls winning that. I got the Bulls winning it.
If the Bulls gonna win, they're gonna have to blow it up. So I think I gotta take the Bulls too, because I think they gotta know that.
Yeah. I just think the Bulls. I think the Bulls two main guys. They healthy going in. I think their two main guys are better than the two main guys for the Raptors.
And the Hawks and the Heat.
Playoff Jimmy. I gotta take playoff Jimmy until I see otherwise.
Give me the Hawks in that one.
You taking the Hawks? I don't trust Trae Young.
I'm taking the Hawks.
That's why I'm taking the Hawks.
I'm taking the Hawks.
Because you trust Trae Young?
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust Trae Young.
Yeah, I'm taking
His shot.
the Hawks with that.
His shot don't fall enough for me.
Whoever
Hawks score, yo.
So whoever win the 8th seed, whoever win the game out the 7-8 seed gets the 7th seed, right?
Yeah.
And then the loser of that game got to play the winner of the 9-10 game.
Yeah, for the final spot.
I got the same two at the bottom making the playoffs.
So Miami and Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta gonna win the game one, and then the Heat could beat the other two up top.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they both get in. Matter of fact, who was number 2?
Yeah, they both could get in.
Yeah, they both gonna get in.
All right, so the winner of the 7-8 is in the playoffs.
Both of them in there. Mm-hmm.
The winner of the 7-8. I'm talking about how it works. The winner of the 7-8 is in the playoffs. The loser of 7-8 play the winner of the 9-10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it'll be the Bulls against Miami, then Bulls against Miami. I got the Bulls beating Miami too. Get them up out of there.
Shit. Can you see it?
I got the Bulls advancing. So I got the Hawks and the Bulls advancing.
I got the Bulls advancing too, only because I got them beating Atlanta. I really don't trust Atlanta. I got Atlanta losing both these play-in games. I got Atlanta losing both them bitches. Who you got in the Lakers
West.
Wolves? Yeah.
I got the Lakers. Lakers gonna get the 7th seed. No, fuck that. I think the Pelicans get in. I'm lying. I said they wasn't. I'm lying.
The Pelicans don't play the Lakers.
Pelicans, you saying Pelicans gonna beat OKC?
Pelicans gonna beat the Thunder. That's what you're saying.
And they're gonna beat Minnesota.
So they're gonna
beat Minnesota.
That's tough.
They're gonna beat both of them.
I got OKC beating the Pels, and I got Minnesota beating OKC. So I got the Lakers at 7, Minnesota at 8. That's your playoffs.
Yeah, nah, Minnesota ain't getting
I got the Lakers. I got the Lakers going through, and then I got OKC bumping New Orleans. Nah, let me take that back, yo. I think with Herb Jones on Shea for that game, I think he bothered him for enough possessions in that game because it's going to be a close game for New Orleans to pull that one out.
Okay.
I think New Orleans pulls that out against OKC. Then I think New Orleans versus I got New Orleans going through, y'all. Lakers and New Orleans, y'all.
Okay.
And I think the tougher game will be against OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna stop playing with Minnesota.
Minnesota just lost 2 people.
I mean, you know I mess with Ant real heavy, and I got respect for Cat, but I think Minnesota. I mean, I think New Orleans might got too much firepower for Minnesota, y'all.
We just played them.
Go back.
We just lost to them yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Which makes it possible to lose again.
Nah, that's why we're gonna beat them. That's why we're gonna beat them. I watched the whole game yesterday. We was up by 16 on them and lost.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad on y'all. I'm real mad that my man Zion ain't playing for y'all though.
No.
Yeah.
No, when he was playing, we was skirts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was really my MVP pick for the year. I don't think he would have got it because, like Bruce said, I think Bruce was talking about it with me one day when I said it. They make them niggas wait.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't let him jump straight into the MVP. But I felt like if the Pelicans would have had a top 3 seed or some shit like that, like y'all did before he got hurt, he'd have been in the MVP discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he definitely would have been in the discussion. Definitely been in the discussion.
Yeah, we was number 1 right before he got hurt.
Oh, damn.
Was the 1 seed.
Oh, that's why he made the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought y'all would have at least been able to well, I guess y'all still did stay afloat for real.
Nah, we fell off because we Ingram was already hurt. And then Zion got hurt. And then Ingram was still hurt. So both of them was out both of them was out at least half the season. So CJ McCollum was kind of holding it by himself. And then when BI came back, we went on like a 13-14 game losing streak. And then BI came back, and then we went like 8 out of 10. One of them being the Minnesota loss yesterday. So I think we could beat everybody on the left side that's in the play-in. We could beat all them teams. The Lakers will probably be the toughest out, but we could beat all of them. I had them losing though, because the Minnesota game was kind of ugly.
So I got Denver getting y'all up out of there in that first round.
Oh yeah, ASAP.
In the series.
ASAP.
But I got the Lakers upsetting. Minnesota in that first round.
Memphis?
Memphis in that first round.
Memphis is who I wanted. We really needed to win that game yesterday. We really needed to beat Minnesota, bro, because we could have fucking beat Memphis. For sure. If we'd have beat Memphis, I mean, we'd have beat Minnesota, I think we would have been 7 and the Lakers would have been 8.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what the tiebreaker. I know all y'all niggas ended up with like damn near the same record.
Yeah, everybody got the same record. And we'd have whipped Memphis. We own them.
That is that a more favorable matchup? Memphis or you can say the Pelicans can beat Denver? I don't think so.
I think they could with Zion. Without him, I don't know.
Yeah, with Zion. Like I said, I think y'all top 3 team in the West was Zion, and that's with KD and all that
I got
shit.
you, Ty.
That shit. I don't know. I wouldn't take the Pels right now over Denver, but if y'all had Zion, I'd definitely take him. I'm taking the Lakers over Memphis. I'm definitely taking the Lakers over Memphis.
Who else you got?
Golden State over the Kings.
Nope. Excuse me. Nope.
Had to Golden State over the Kings. Give me the Clippers over Phoenix.
Fuck no. Hell no. Nope.
Give me the Clippers over Phoenix.
Nope.
Yep.
Phoenix gonna walk them people.
Phoenix gonna win the first 2 games. PG gonna come back. Clippers gonna win next 4. It was written. I saw the script.
All right, so I got Denver beating New Orleans. I got the Lakers beating Memphis. I got the Kings beating the Warriors.
Ooh.
And I got the Suns beating the Clippers. And Mike Brown need to be coach of the year.
He is, but they're gonna lose in the first round.
He won it? They already announced it?
No.
All right.
They ain't already announced it. I'm saying he's gonna win.
He need to.
But they're gonna lose in the first round.
Nope. The Lakers gonna go to the West.
They like the worst.
Lakers going to the West Finals.
Lakers lose to the second round of Golden State.
Nope. Lakers and Phoenix.
Yep.
Lakers and Phoenix. Lakers and Phoenix. Phoenix going to the finals.
Lakers lose in the second round of Golden State. It's gonna be the winner of the 3-6. Well, no, not the winner, because if Sacramento beat Golden State, they're not advancing past the second round.
No, they're gonna lose to the Lakers.
But if Golden State beats Sacramento, they're going to the West Finals, and it's going to be the winner of that 4-5 matchup that's going to go to the West Finals.
Yeah, Denver a fraud one.
I really don't think Denver a fraud. Yo, everybody be playing with Denver. Yo, everybody I talk to say that shit.
Yeah, they're a fraud one. I got.
I don't see it, yo.
Matter of fact, when I really look at it, we're gonna get a rematch. Man, I got the Suns and the Bucks again.
Murray tough though, yo.
Who?
Murray tough, and that's what Jamal Murray, and that's what they've been missing. Jamal Murray, he's tough, yo. That's what they missed last year.
Okay, I agree. And Kevin Porter healthy, and
Michael Porter.
Michael Porter. He healthy, and he motherfucking he in the third row as opposed to being the second best player. He might not even be in the third row. He might be in the fourth row. Right. How many teams can say Michael? How many teams can say they got a player Michael Porter Jr. level as maybe their fourth best player on their team, or the fourth most important player on the pecking order, or whatever?
Suns.
I think
Suns can say that.
I said how many?
Oh, I don't know that, but I'm picking a team that could.
I'm just saying, like, so all right, they match up good against the Suns then.
Who's the Suns' fourth player that's as good as MPJ?
I would probably say DeAndre Ayton.
It'll be Chris Paul, but
I'll Chris Paul. Yeah, you can pick.
All right, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, I agree. Huh? I had to think about that. Yeah.
all right, but
All right.
that might be it though. Golden State. That's probably the only other team I can really think of.
I don't think.
But they're not going to play Golden State
Oh
to
yeah,
the West
yeah, yeah,
Finals.
yeah. Wiggins back, right?
Yeah, he back
Yeah.
now.
Milwaukee.
Mitty ain't been himself since he got hurt.
Wait, hold
And he
on.
hurt again.
Hold on.
And he hurt again.
I got Golden State beating the Kings.
I do too.
I take that back. I forgot Wiggins was back.
And the Kings, one of the worst defensive teams in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taheem just popped then, gentlemen.
What it is, Young Hooks. First off, fuck the Sixers. Before you even start talking about them. Niggas trash.
Bro, Denver losing first round.
Yeah,
Guarantee it.
No, they not.
No matter who they draw, they out of there.
So y'all really think, based off what we
Who
said,
gonna play
so y'all
defense?
really think
Who gonna play
the top. So number one,
What team? What player on that team gonna play some defense?
what's that nigga? KCP. More of the story is y'all gonna say so Denver the 1 seed, Sacramento the 3 seed, Memphis the 2 seed. So y'all really saying 1, 2, and 3 can get bumped all in the first round?
Why can't they?
All of them?
Why can't they?
I don't see it.
Why can't they?
I just don't see it. It was a whole season for a reason.
It's possible, but the West is weak.
It is possible. It's just not. It's not probable. So I got the Lakers over Memphis, and I got Golden State over Sacramento, which means the odds of OKC.
See, I think Memphis could hold it down though.
Against the Lakers?
Why not?
They don't have enough.
Jaren
Jackson getting foul trouble too much, and
right,
they don't have no other bigs. They don't have no
They
other
don't got
bigs.
Steven Adams.
If they had Steven Adams, then yeah, I'd be like, all right, I got you. I feel that. But they don't have Adams, and they don't have what's that other nigga that was there, that light skinned dude.
But who's guarding John Morant?
The Lakers got some alright defenders.
Man, them niggas is food. Desmond Bain could drop 25 every night on them.
They gonna stop them. You know how great niggas is. You ain't gonna stop a nigga that's really like a nigga like Ja for real anyway. But the Lakers got niggas that are at least attempt to stay in front of them, and they got
Ja Hand messed up right now too, yo.
And they got enough, offensive firepower to make him work on defense itself when he on it. Like D'Lo ain't gonna just let him go at his neck and not try to come back at him.
Yes, he is.
No, he not.
Yes, he is.
Who Memphis got is gonna be able to stop AD?
D'Lo can't guard nobody.
I ain't saying he can't guard nobody. I mean, he can guard anybody. I'm just saying when he on offense, if Morant just made him look stupid, he not just going to stand there and not try to get his shit back at some point. So he going to make Morant work on defense.
And y'all sleeping at a combo of him and Schroeder coming in behind him, y'all.
Now Schroeder lock a nigga
Schroeder
up. He ain't going to lock Morant.
Schroeder a bomb.
Schroeder decent.
I don't know.
He just overvalued himself. He just overvalued himself when he thought he was ready to get a big ass contract. He ain't no bum though. Like y'all real bad with everything in between nice. It ain't no in between. It's just either you nice or you're a bum.
But it really depends on the seeding. Because if the Lakers, they could drop to 8, right?
Yeah, if they lose against Minnesota, which I think they're gonna do.
See that
if the Lakers play Denver, then they're gonna win. Whoever the Lakers play gonna win.
That one game shit, that's scary, man. That's real scary. Because I think the Timberwolves, they do got a chance. Because that dumb shit will spark a team. That dumb shit. That nigga punching the wall out for the season. Go Bear, bro. I'm telling you.
What was I
I
about to
might bet
say?
on Minnesota to
The
win
only
that
one
game.
who on that one and done shit is the Pelicans and the Thunder. The Lakers can lose and get the 8, but I picked Minnesota to beat the Lakers.
I think they will. I really think they will on some fluke shit.
Mm-mm.
That's where my bet going.
But then
I
in the
see
East, I think Trey Young could upset the Heat. One game.
Yeah, that's what I got happening. Yo.
They both picked Trey Young. I don't trust. I really don't trust the Hawks. I got them losing both games.
They should, but Trey Young, he a gamer. He is a gamer. I give that to him.
He is.
Who do they have? Who they got favored in that game?
The Heat is
Miami.
like 5 point, I think.
And they on the road.
Nah, the Heat home.
Oh no, they're not. They're at home.
The Heat home.
Yeah, they're at home.
Struce 5-3.
It's really only a 2-point. It's really only a 2-point game.
Yeah, the Hawks about to smack the Heat.
They might.
No, playoff Jimmy.
But if the game is close,
Jimmy.
the Heat are going to win a close game every time.
I agree with that. If it's close, if it's
the Hawks going to have to stomp
if it's anywhere between. Yeah.
Playoff Jimmy, a real thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
But the Sixers got a warm up series.
Yeah, for one game. They might get Jimmy for that one game because you know he only good for every other game in the playoffs for real.
Oh man, I get that. You said the Sixers got a warm up series with Brooklyn.
They got a 5-game tune up
with Brooklyn, and then
bro.
After that, y'all got the winner of the Celtics.
That one nigga bet me that the Knicks will beat Cleveland. I don't think the Knicks got a shot.
I do.
I think they'll win it. I think they'll win a game or two, but I don't think they really got a like Donovan Mitchell. That's the team that should have traded for him.
You seen the season series?
Man, that's the team that should have traded for him. He's going to come out.
I mean, I ain't saying that we shouldn't have traded for him, but they wanted too much.
But
I'm not giving up. RJ is one thing. Fuck RJ Barrett, but they wanted Topman quickly. You feel me? They wanted Grimes, and they wanted 3 first-round picks, bro.
I get it,
like,
but Donovan Mitchell, he gonna come out there. He gonna have 2 40-point games.
I believe you, and they gonna lose.
Nah.
Because he done had 2 40-point games against us during the regular season, and they lost.
That's the other team that don't score enough is Cleveland, yo.
Like either him or Garland go off. They never go off at the same time. Randall and Brunson go off.
They do. That's just that they do to go off on the same game a couple times.
They've been due the whole season. When the fuck it happened?
It's gonna happen against y'all. Y'all suck.
No, we don't. That's the crazy thing. You gonna be sick. He gonna be sick when the Knicks win. I might think that shit was gonna happen.
Man, I think Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, that's enough to neutralize Julius Randle. Hold on.
The only thing I'm worried about is if Randle gonna be healthy or not. Like he fucked his ankle up and he been out. So like if he not 100%, that's a little bit of a thing. But honestly, we strap up, pause, and they don't score a lot.
Match up pretty well. They match up pretty well actually, y'all.
It's legit a pick'em series, bro.
Yeah, they match up.
You letting the Donovan Mitchell score a lot of points, shit fool you.
Man, I think Donovan Mitchell is gonna. That's the difference. I just think he's a difference.
I think Jalen Brunson is good enough to he not better than Donovan Mitchell at all, but he good enough to where as though that gap ain't that wide.
Oh.
But Donovan Mitchell, he's been there, done that. That's the guy.
I think overall, not their top 2 perimeter guys, but just overall, I think the Knicks might have more perimeter talent than Cleveland does.
I mean, they got depth. They do got a
yeah,
because they got Grimes quickly. Brunson. Who else?
RJ, you ain't gotta like RJ.
No, I mean,
still,
but
Yeah,
RJ
he's
is 3
still
though, ain't he?
yeah, but he's
Nah, he
still
played
a
it too.
perimeter player.
He played it too a lot
But he's still a
too.
perimeter. He's still a perimeter player though. That's what I'm saying.
No, we really
I'll definitely take
talking about
RJ
this shit.
over Okoro.
What's wrong with the Knicks, nigga?
Cleveland in 5, though.
Yeah, I think
Cleveland
that's what I
in
think.
5?
Yeah.
5 or 6. 5 or 6.
I don't know, y'all.
Nah,
I got the
hell,
Knicks in
yo.
6.
But I
Yo.
think every
Y'all
game
got
is
the
going to
Knicks
be
in
close.
six.
I think every game is going to be close. I think maybe one blowout.
If what's the name is healthy, like he said, if he's healthy, I think Knicks in 6, yo.
Nah.
I think the Knicks might be a better team than them.
Knicks gonna win 1 game, man.
Oh,
I'm not even trying to slight the Knicks. I just think Donovan Mitchell.
that might be on the disrespectful side, yo.
It is.
I ain't said it was gonna be I ain't said it was gonna get dragged, but they're gonna only win 1 game.
Nah.
I mean,
Bare
5
minimum,
and
they
5
win
is
2
kind of
games.
getting dragged, yo.
Nah, they're gonna be close
Bare
games.
minimum, they win 2 games.
They're gonna be close games. You might even get an overtime
They
game.
win 2 games.
You might even get an OT game. They're only winning.
Bare minimum, they get in 2 games. But I think they gonna win. Like, y'all, wow. Like, Cleveland and lost every close game that we didn't have this season. The only game they won was the game that they blew us out.
Yeah,
all that shit telling me is they about to whoop y'all ass this series.
We're gonna drag the fuck out, Chad.
Yeah, okay. That sound good.
For 1.
I guarantee.
Yeah,
I guarantee y'all this shit going at least 6. At least 6.
I think at most 6. I don't think
at least 6.
So the East Finals is the Bucks and Celtics.
Nah, it's the Sixers. But it depends on what Miami do. I really think Miami will beat Boston in the series.
No, they can't. No, they won't. That shit'll go 5-6 games.
Boston not all
They'll be
that.
scrappy games. The same shit you just said about the Knicks versus the Cavaliers. That would be Miami in reality. Miami versus fucking Boston. Boston is all that, yo. He coming back.
Williams coming back? Williams coming back, and they got Brogdon this year. Personally, I think if Boston had Brogdon last year, that would have been a different series.
Yeah, they said he'll be all right though for the first game.
Yeah, 4-1 Boston.
Yeah, that shit that's the actual 4-1 series.
But
either
way, the Sixers are gonna beat them the next round.
Nah, Sixers over the Nets, 6-2. I got the Nets getting 2 games.
Said 6-2. We gonna play
6-2.
Yeah, extra 2.
4-2.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
4-2.
I don't think the Nets are getting more than 1 game in that series.
Sixers and 5.
Yeah,
4-2 Nets.
And then the next series they're gonna get dumped. So they're gonna get
dumped. Bro. Why do y'all think Boston's just gonna walk us?
Dog, I don't think
they're gonna whoop y'all. Y'all just gonna lose.
The Brooklyn Philadelphia series is going 7.
Damn.
That one going Philly might pull it off, but it's going 7.
Trash ass Sixers.
Why
I got it, boy. 6 games.
Sixers. I mean, the Nets have nothing at all to deal with Embiid.
It don't matter.
Nick Claxton gonna give him 15 and 10.
I'm telling you now, this is going to be a Maxey series. They going to get Maxey involved. Think he's that guy. Get him tuned up for the Boston. And Harden probably going to have 1 game where he get over 25, 30. He going to have that 1 game. You feel me? And
then y'all gonna lose to Boston in 6.
No.
Y'all gonna lose to Boston in 6. So then in the second round it'll be the Bucks versus the Knicks.
Boston can't fuck
Second
with
round
us, bro. I'm telling you.
You're crazy.
I'm telling you. This is Embiid's year. Maxey gonna show out. I'm telling you.
I cannot wait for them niggas.
That series going 7 games, though. Boston might even lose a bit.
You said,
Philly might even lose that shit.
To
Brooklyn, you think?
Yeah, shit going 7.
I don't think.
Yeah, Doc Rivers is coaching. Ain't Doc Rivers?
Doc Rivers is a scrub, but they don't got.
That's
they don't
Philly
got-
coach. I'm not out the loop. Or Doc Rivers is Philadelphia
Yeah, I
coach.
think
But Jackie Vaughn, I
think
think
they-
he's
I
a
think they-
dummy too.
Yeah, that shit don't.
who Jacques Vaughn?
Jackie Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn, whatever the fuck his name is, he a dummy too.
It's Jacques, man.
You gotta pronounce my man shit like it was intended.
Jacques.
This shit French. Jacques Vaughn.
Jacques.
Yeah, that shit going 7 though.
Yo, I don't think it's going 7.
But the thing, y'all heard that shit he said about Cam Thomas after? Then he had like 40 on us, didn't he? He gonna say, yeah, but we lost by 30. Your buckets. He basically says buckets don't mean shit. They gotta translate.
It's cause he said no homo.
Yo, like
He
they
said
really
no
been
homo,
shitting
and
on
they
this
sent him
nigga.
to the shadow realm.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Like once he said no homo, they legit sent him to the shadow realm. And ever since then, what's his name? Been on like a public fuck you campaign. And I feel like the owners and them pushing that shit.
Yeah,
Like, it ain't no way in hell a nigga motherfucking average 40 points when he start and he just automatically drop out the rotation.
Yeah, you should just said pause, yo.
Like, I mean, I get it. He made a mistake, but at the same time, they wildin'. Like, you can't make me as a fan and think rationally, motherfucking think like, I mean, not understand why he not playing for real.
Philly ain't beat them all year either. I mean, Brooklyn ain't beat Philly all year.
Right?
Yeah, Philly.
So why you
beat them? Yo,
So why you think it's going 7?
Because
4-1.
I'm looking I'm looking at
Now
the
Brooklyn did beat us one game, I think.
Brooklyn ain't never beat y'all this year.
I think they beat us one game.
So they do to beat them 4 games
Once.
yo, in a 7-game series, yo.
Brooklyn ain't beat y'all not one game this year.
Yeah,
They do to
yo,
beat them
like,
niggas twice, max.
Now I think they'll beat him. I don't trust Doc Rivers in the playoffs.
You want to put money on it?
Nope.
All right.
You don't trust
so
Doc
you really don't
Rivers
think
around the leader.
They not going need Doc Rivers in that series, yo.
Yeah. Doc Rivers, it's the second
not gonna
round.
need
Doc
him, man.
Rivers is.
Yeah, I'm about to say all you gotta do is
Gonna
not
have to
trust
make
Doc
some
Rivers
type
in the
of
second round or later.
Yeah, like he's going to make. He got to make some type of adjustment going against Jaylen Brown and Tatum. Like you're just gonna have to. At some point in the series, you're gonna make the right move or not. I think the right move is to bench Tobias Harris and let McDaniel start and try to have Tobias shit on second unit niggas. Because he's not getting buckets with the first unit. So what the fuck you out there for?
I mean, Tobias Harris.
So I'm like, bro, our bench scoring is gonna look weak. Somebody gonna have to come off the bench.
Well, it's too late to do that now, right? He should have been doing that during the season. You don't just take a nigga out the starting lineup.
You don't
now
play
and bring him
Boston
out the
4
bench.
times. You don't play Boston 7 times in a row. You feel me? So there's no need for that.
I mean, I guess is that a lineup that he ever ran? Did you ever see him doing that during the season to test it out? Like,
I mean, it
you
was
just think he
always
holding
with
that in his
he always
bag
keep like
or
2
pull it out?
starters. He usually keeps 2 starters on the floor, like at most times.
So
I think
I would just stagger the minutes at that point. Like, you're not gonna bring the nigga out the bench, but I mean, you could do what
but McDaniels look nice.
do with, huh?
That nigga McDaniels, he looked nice for us. I'm not going to cap. He
I
looked
mean,
way
it's
better
cool.
than
You
Diamond.
can start what's his name, but then you play you play McDaniels with the starters with Embiid, with Maxey and fucking Harden, and then you bring you keep what's his name? You say keep 2 starters on the floor at all time. So when they bring the bench unit in, just leave Tobias in, and then like give Tobias an early rest. If you look at what Ty Lue do with Westbrook, that shit a real good example of staggering minutes for real. Like the way as though you can still let a nigga start, but the majority of his minutes be running with the 2s as opposed to the 1s.
But they could do shit like that because they got a better bench. That shit work better because they got better skilled players off their bench. They got too many players damn near. That's why I think
but y'all bench ain't bad.
them niggas against Boston, bro, or Milwaukee.
I just don't think y'all like. I don't know. I think you either be in the you don't be never in the middle with it. You either hype your team up too much or you be selling them too low. I think Philly a good team. Like y'all second unit, all right. Like it's just y'all probably could use another scorer, like you said, but y'all don't have like a horrible second unit or nothing like that.
But
It's just so happened that
Niang is
Boston
not going to be able to play against Boston or.
You said Niang?
Milwaukee. He can't play.
Why not? They play niggas like Hauser and Cornette.
Bro, they not playing. They not playing House either, bro.
They playing Hauser. Watch Hauser play. He can shoot.
Oh, you said Hauser. I'm thinking of
Niang definitely gonna be in a rotation, yo.
Like you gotta play that nigga.
He can't be in a rotation.
Yeah, I think Niang definitely gonna be in a rotation.
He gotta be in a rotation. Like he got to. Like and like I said, they gonna have niggas like Hauser and Cornette and they rotation. So you'll be all right with Niang on the floor for a couple minutes.
Niang can play against Williams, yo.
Like that shit.
Yeah, Williams is a bomb.
Right? I'm talking about the. Yeah, he can play against the other Williams, the light skinned Williams.
But who will he play against or Milwaukee?
Or Milwaukee? Mitty not himself. Mitty stand in the corner for
what's the left-handed Australian? What's the Australian dude name?
Myers Leonard.
Ingles. He can play against Ingles, yo.
You think he getting in?
Who Myers Leonard?
I think Niang definitely gonna get started. Oh, you said Ingles? Yeah, Ingles getting in.
I like Milwaukee. They definitely Milwaukee got a squad. Myers Leonard's what they third center out the bench. He a quality spot nigga.
Whose balls littered?
The one that used to play for Miami, they got ejected.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because he said some anti-Semitic shit.
Oh yeah. He said.
That's crazy. They let Kyrie come back, so they had to let him come back and shit.
Mm-hmm. He a solid big though. Miami was low-key sick. They had to cut him. Huh?
What did Myers Leonard say?
I think he said
He said a kite.
He said an anti-Semitic slur.
Yeah, I think he called somebody a kite.
Shit,
yeah, I think he called somebody a kite.
Oh, in a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Twitter.
In my league.
Yeah, on Call of Duty.
Look up. Yeah, I had to look that shit up to find out what it meant.
Yeah, I remember that shit. All right.
But yeah, he they third center though. Like they Milwaukee is low key probably the deepest team in the league.
He's not getting burned.
He gonna see some spot minutes too.
Fuck no.
Cause they play Portis and Lopez a lot, so he gonna back up one of them. He gonna get some time.
Nah, Portis. They're just gonna rotate Portis and Giannis and Brook Lopez in the front. They're just gonna have one of them on the bench. That's what they should do.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I was looking at them down the stretch, and they was giving Leonard a lot of like looks for real. I feel like they was doing that shit for a reason.
Yeah, to get them niggas healthy.
And Portis was healthy already. Lopez and Portis was healthy. They was both going off.
But it is the end of the season because them shit so bad. They already was see this shit.
That shit. I like the way the season played out this year. That shit did matter up until the last 2 weeks of the season for real. Then the last 2 weeks mattered for all them playing teams, but
That's
It
why I
was it,
fuck with
it
the
wasn't no
plans.
runaway shit. It wasn't no runaway shit this year for real. Like everybody was close. I like that shit. Niggas talking about it's a down year for the West. I'm like, hell no, the
Yo,
West
but
competitive. This shit.
I think
I like that shit.
the Raptors are gonna beat the Bulls.
I like
Y'all kind of
DeRozan.
quick to write off Toronto.
Yeah, you high on Siakam. You high on Siakam than a lot of people.
He better than DeRozan right now.
He's getting cooked.
You don't think so?
Nah. Well, I guess Siakam is a little better, but is Van Vliet better than Levine? Is Scotty Barnes or Patel?
Scotty Barnes better than Vucevic.
Nah, no, he not.
Nah,
No, he
nah.
not. No, he not. Vucevic, one of the most skilled big
Like,
men in the league.
Scotty Barnes might be like on paper. If you starting a team, you'll take Scotty Barnes. But nah, right now
Watch.
Vucevic is
One game.
Vucevic.
Where it's at?
Nah.
One game in Toronto.
Scotty Barnes, super unreliable offensively, y'all. He'll check in 7 points easily on you one night, y'all.
Yeah.
One
These
game in
Vooch got a
Toronto.
floor.
I'm taking Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes really, he like he a little more aggressive Ben Simmons, yo. Kinda, yo, for real. He more aggressive, yo. Like he would have took that layup that Ben Simmons ain't take, but his
He a
overall
bum Giannis.
impact on the game.
He a bum Giannis.
I can't even give him that, yo.
Niggas say hell,
I
nigga.
can't even give him that.
Not yet.
He right now, he a better Ben right now, yo. But not even he. I don't.
He not
I'm
even
I don't
all
even
star
think he
Ben
better.
yet.
He not even peak Ben Simmons. He a better Ben that exists right now. That's what I'm saying.
So
That's
he
what
a
I'm
better
calling him.
current Ben Simmons.
He a better current Ben Simmons, yo.
Not he's an athletic Kyle Anderson.
You ain't gonna play with
Okay,
slow-mo.
yeah.
Slow-mo skill, Joe.
Slow-mo shit. Man.
Right. So you saying he a more athletic version of Slow-mo? I give you that. That's a good comp. I give him that, yo. I give him a more athletic.
I like
They
my man
both from
Slow-mo
Jersey,
because
I
we
think.
got the same initials. We got the same initials, so his jersey say K Anderson.
Yeah. But I can rock with that. That's a good comp.
Yeah, when I was younger, my mother she had bought me I think it was like NBA Jam or something like that. And the Celtics had this nigga named K Anderson that played for him. So I thought, being all young and dumb, that they
You talking about the Kenny Anderson?
yeah, it was Kenny
The
Anderson.
Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, I know, but I just said it, so I didn't want to reveal it, motherfucker. But yeah, the nigga named
this nigga named K Anderson.
So they had this nigga named K Anderson on there. So I thought it was me. I thought like they had like a creative player that was built into the game. I didn't find out till like 2 years later that it was Kenny Anderson.
Oh shit.
That's one of the four dumbest things I ever remember from me doing or thinking from my childhood. Since I'm telling them, I might as well tell y'all all of them.
Actually, that's kind of awesome. Actually, and you actually had that fantasy for 2 years too. So that's kind of awesome. Y'all.
Yeah, but in retrospect, it was stupid to think that. I thought that every doctor was from Maryland.
Wow.
You said you thought every what?
Wow.
So when I was growing up, because L State abbreviation is MD. So whenever I would see a doctor, I would see MD, and I would be like, "Oh shit, they from Maryland too." And then it wasn't, until I was like 6 or 7, and I put 2 and 2 together. That oh shit, MD meant Maryland. I mean, it don't mean Maryland. It means medical doctor.
You thought that shit meant Maryland doctor.
Yes, that is exactly what I thought it went. No, I actually just thought it went Maryland. I just thought it went Maryland.
I know, but to add to it, it can mean Maryland doctor.
Yeah. And so another one is when I was in like the fourth grade, I remember this song. It was Bruce gonna know it. Y'all two not, because y'all not from here. That Be Your Friend song with Tim Trees. That shit used to come on the radio at the same time for real. And at that time, my mother used to make me go get in the shower at like 7 o'clock for real. So around the same time, every time I went to go get in the shower, that song was on. So I used to think that when you cut the radio off, the song stopped and it picked back up like a CD. That shit was crazy when I figured out that it didn't. I was sad as shit.
I don't even understand what you're saying. Yo.
You don't get what I'm saying?
Nah, yo.
So you know how the radio repeat songs over and over again.
Right.
So if you low key you turn on the radio at a specific time, you'll probably catch the same song.
All right, I got you.
So I assumed that when every time I cut on the radio, it was just starting from where the fuck it just the song was playing over, nigga, or the song was pausing where I was, or whatever the case is for real. Like I was young.
Right. Oh, you thought you was playing that shit over again?
Yeah, I thought it was like CD or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, you thought you was activating that motherfucker. I got you.
Like, all right, it's waiting for me. Like, all right, this shit waiting for me. Now it's time to play for real. Like young stupid shit. Yeah.
Props and shout out to Tim Trees, one of the few rappers that niggas in Baltimore actually was like, yeah, that's our rapper. You know what I mean?
That's a
One of
fact.
the few niggas ever rock with.
No, that's a fact.
I mean, it's better these days though. Let me take that back, yo, because the young niggas definitely, the young people definitely rock with the rappers that's popular these days, yo, and I'm proud of them, yo.
But when we was growing up, Tim Trees was it.
Yeah, Tim
Well,
Trees, yo,
well, nah. When I was growing up, it was getting a little better. When you was growing up, it was definitely Tim Trees. Huh?
Who's that? Who's that said? No, when I was growing up, it wasn't nobody. No, who's that said he was their high school classmate? I'm trying to see who that was. I can't
Shannon.
see it on my joint.
I ain't even gotta look at it. I know it's Shannon.
Okay. What high school Shannon went to?
Best high school in the world, Mervo.
Okay, a bunch of y'all went to Mervo.
You know it.
Do any of y'all got any practical skills from going to Mervo?
Yes, nigga. I can lay bricks with the best of them. I just don't do it.
Okay, that's what you went up there for bricklaying, y'all?
Yeah, masonry.
Okay, yeah, that's hard, y'all.
Yeah, I just choose not to do it. But I know a lot of niggas that went that like work on cars and shit now and stuff like that. But I also know a lot of motherfuckers that went that don't halfway do the shit that their trade was. A lot of times when
hey Shannon, what you go to Mervo for, Shannon? What was your trade, y'all?
you probably went for some shit like accounting or something. Printing. That's some shit they had when he was up there that they didn't have when I went up there. Printing. That's
Printing, what you talking about,
like newspaper printing and shit like that.
Oh shit. Yo played them. Yo played them, yo. I said printing newspaper.
I'm joking. It's more like graphic design and shit like that.
Yeah, he said he went from machining and drafting.
Okay, so okay. That sounds like printing.
They had they had that when you was up there, yo.
Typewriter.
Machining and drafting never go anywhere, yo. It's probably more AI intensive now, but it definitely ain't never going nowhere.
Yeah, no, that was I made some good side money doing bricklaying though. I just really don't want rough hands, so I could never really do manual labor. I hate giving a nigga a five.
I ain't know you was in.
Huh?
I feel bad for not knowing you was seriously into photography, Shane.
Yeah, ain't that what he in the army for? Or the Navy? I apologize. I know y'all get offended about that shit.
I don't know why.
No, I ain't know that. Yeah, but I know Shannon got them slick cameras. I know you got them slick cameras, Shannon. Need to sell me one of them hand-me-downs, yo.
That motherfucking yeah. But Nick's gonna beat the Cavs.
I'm about to shut it down. I'm about to shut it down, gentlemen. About to have a meeting real quick.
All
Is that you, gentlemen? Have a
right,
good one
bro.
tonight.
All right.
No, for real, got a meeting for real.
I don't believe it. I
You said you don't believe me, yeah? No, I really do, yo. I got a meeting, yo.
Nigga got a midnight meeting. All right. It's on Zoom, cuz.
Yo, nah, yo, for real. I literally got a meeting, yo. Some big things coming, yo. Pause, yo. Wow, that's funny, yo. But
It's a big thing.
but yeah, yo, I'm gonna get at y'all niggas bad, yo. That's a good one, yo.
All right.
Peace, we out.